Hello, everybody, and welcome to Trails in the Sky, the first chapter. This game is a remake of the original Trails in the Sky, and it is a phenomenal remake. Highly recommend this game. It's very, very good. It's a very faithful remake. The balancing is really great. The world is pretty much one-to-one. So without further ado, since we are behind, let's go ahead and get started. In 3, 2, 1. So we're going to be running modified turbo for this game, like all I do for typical trail runs. What that means is I am not allowed to use turbo for running around on the field map, but I am allowed to use it for battles and cutscenes. This game unfortunately doesn't have hold turbo like I'm used to, so it's a lot more awkward to actually use.
That's what makes you a star,
this game runs off the newer Daybreak engine that Falcom has been using for the past series of their games, and I mean, just look at how pretty this is. This is a very pretty game. It's a different art style than the Daybreak games, but the engine just makes this nostalgia trip and all this modeling instead of sprite work so good.
Hey, Estelle and Joshua, training at the guild.
So first we have to get through all these tutorials. We are going to use a little bit of movement turbo just to make things a little bit easier for me here, because it's really a hassle to have to turn on and off turbo for all these things. When you have to move like one step like this, it's like, oh, I used turbo there. Oh no, it's over. Not modified turbo, but you know. So this game does have the old sort of quartz system that it introduces you to. Basically, quartz are a set of equipment you can put in on characters by opening their slots.
Which one should I pick?
And it gives them various stat bonuses. In addition to that, they also unlock arts, which are your magic spells.
So we're gonna hunt
and this run is outside of, like, the first boss. Like, literally the first boss, we are pretty much going to be using exclusively Joshua. He's just better for field combat. We're going to be using exclusively arts to get through the game. We're also going to be using our F-crafts, which we don't unlock until a little bit later, but basically we can expend all of our craft point gauge, that's the green gauge you see below characters, to do a very, 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 very heavy hit to either all enemies or a single enemy. To more or less finish off fights. We also have normal craft, which is what we just used, which are just ways to use your craft points that do damage and do a considerable amount of damage. But aren't really, you know, the powerful things that F-crafts are, because F-crafts allow you to interrupt the turn order to immediately use your S-craft and do a ton of damage. Now we're just going to arch these guys down, because that's the tutorial for that fight. This whole field-style combat, as well, is completely unique to this remake. Unique in the sense that it wasn't a part of the original Sky games. In Sky games, you had your typical JRPG conga line, and if an enemy hits you, you end up nice hit. Alright, that was really lucky. Those butterflies had huge evasion, so hitting them with craft instead of arts saves a lot of time there. So it's very nice that we actually managed to hit them. Got unlucky there with the dude who decided to counter. So this game also has the Brave Point mechanic, which is essentially when you hit an enemy, you can unbalance them, which gives you a follow-up attack, either a chain or a normal attack. Keep our VP here, which is nice. Very fast. it lets you do some additional damage, and if you don't use a chain or a burst, you gain a BP, which is that 5 down in my little wheel there. At 3 of that, you use a chain, which causes 2 members of the party to both do a strong physical hit on an enemy that cannot miss. And then at 5, it causes all of your party members to do a strong physical hit to all enemies. Whereas chain is just in like a small circle. So I have to do all of my setups to,
Time to get moving.
Oh, we're ripping? Okay, we back? We back?
So they're nowhere around here. Ugh, those brats.
Let's keep an eye out on our way to Jade Tower.
Okay, we good. Excellent. So a major part of this run, since we aren't using turbo real maps, is running from point A to point B, unfortunately. Point B, with being able to fast travel.
Children came through here.
This world is bigger in terms of scale than the original, so it does take a little bit longer from running to point A to point B. Stuff too. I've got my own timer running. My PB for this run is not very good after some reroutes. I was doing practice the other day, and I PB'd by 4 minutes on a bad run, so hopefully we can get a nice big fat PB this run. We're starting off very good with how that tutorial section went.
Hurry up and help me! Why can't you be quiet for a second?
Both of you, stay calm and get behind us.
Here we do have to wait for this dialogue to play out. It is a little unfortunate.
Finish this quick, Estelle.
Got it. Let's hit him with our full power.
This is bad. Can you not go over there? Alright, this is not ideal, but we'll run with it.
I'll be your opponent. Leave it to me. Better be prepared.
Okay, Joshua, your base.
This is bad.
Alright, that was a bad fight because those flying kitties separated, which means Estelle couldn't hit her with her S-craft. That is the nice thing about this game. Compared to the original Sky, Estelle is actually very strong. Very, very, very strong in this game, whereas in the original Sky game, she's like actually just straight up D tier. Like, she's one of the worst party members because she's a very weak all-rounder in a game that heavily rewards being specialized. In this game, she's still a bit of an all-rounder, but she's got a way better S-craft, way better than Josh was anyways at the start. And she's like super strength. So the reason I lived on 1 HP there is because this game does have like effects, bond effects, kind of, field guarding, or what are the words I'm looking for? Ally guarding. Kind of like Cold Steel and Daybreak do, where you can give a guardian effect to an enemy, take reduced damage, and cover for them.
We'll do our best to live up to your
And you can't die from a cover,
Let's be
which is really nice. Which is why Joshua survived there. Even if he had died, I think it would have been okay because like I had already done the S break with him.
I got it.
You're welcome to
And yeah, Joshua was really the only good all-rounder, because speed has always been a god stat in Trails, and Joshua is very speed-based. But like, even if you just compare every single one of his stats to Estelle, he beat Estelle in literally every stat. So he was just the better all-rounder anyways. Oh, I didn't... Oops. I didn't... There are a few additional side quests we have to do in this run, like this one that we don't normally do in the, like, the old first chapter run, mostly because the rewards are different. For example, this quest is going to give me a food item called grilled meatballs, which give me a 2 second tier strength boost, on using it. And that strength boost is extremely essential to surviving the early game.
resting here?
This feels great.
Bye now.
Will you be resting here?
This feels great.
But
Bye now.
this game does start off with your very classic start off the game by saving a lost cat. We are getting a stone that this person dropped in the sewers. That is how we are starting our quest. Then we're going to go to a farm to beat some crop munchers.
Went to Perzel Farm. Training really kept us busy.
It's very cozy, very lighthearted, and as you might expect for a JRPG, while we don't kill God in this game, we kill God in the next game. We are going to be killing the Guardian of God.
Look, it's
Am I currently
a
clicking? No, I didn't do massive reroutes on this game right before this one. I promise. The reroutes were finished a few weeks ago. Don't worry.
We'll reach Perzel Farm if we head south from here.
I hope everyone's doing okay.
So we are over here to fight these Shining Palms. Shining Palms are rare enemies that spawn. They're not actually that rare. Okay, we got good groupings. Yeah, definitely killing all of them.
It's said that they bring good luck, but handling one isn't easy.
Oh, you were out. We're gonna kill 3 sets of these. They give us a ton of Sepith and a ton of EXP. They're gonna kind of jumpstart our run here. You doing third chapter? You kill the devil basically in third chapter. Or you kill a different god. You kill a lot.
Let's go.
Will you be resting here?
So what I can do here is I can run, since I have the magic of fast travel in this game and the in-heal CP, I can teleport from the bridge back to the hotel, rest, get all of my CP back so I can F-trap again, and then immediately... Oh look, more palms are spawned.
Yeah, past this check.
We're going to be breaking a lot of pots and rocks throughout the run. Those give a hefty amount of boost gauge refill, which again is that orange number down in the corner. I want that to be on 5 as often as possible.
Follow my lead, Joshua.
Gotcha. Leave it to me.
Sometimes you have a few extra enemies on the fight, but those are okay because they just help you get your boost gauge back.
That'll conclude it. Let's keep moving.
Ooh, we got drops. Nice. So the palms can also drop some accessories that are really good for the early game.
All right. Rested in
And we did just get 2 drops, I saw, which is very nice. It's hard to get those. But we need 1 more set here. Alright, they spawned again. Excellent. Perfect bomb RNG. They've also been behaving on how they've been grouping up. If they're too far apart, you can't hit them all with the Cell's S-Break, and you'll usually miss the kill on one of them. That's kind of why I'm saving. But nope, they just group right up. Easy peasy.
Gotcha. I'll be your opponent. Let's go.
Let's go to the Orbital Factory.
How's bracer work treating you?
And we're going to use all that Sepith we got. We do have to wait for the results to tally up to actually get the Sepith. We're going to open Joshua. Defense, break, cast.
I made up my mind.
Cell is getting action. Joshua is getting cast. And attack.
Come again. Will you be resting here?
One more rest at the end, and then we can move on to our next area.
Resting here?
Phew, that was a good break.
Bye now.
Time to depart.
So the next boss is the first, like, real boss of the run, and it's honestly probably the second hardest boss on the entire run. Mostly because the game is going to introduce a new mechanic called Overdrive. And if you're familiar with CS2's Overdrive, this game's Overdrive is absolutely nothing like it. It's far more akin to boosting in the Daybreak series, where you just get a huge, powerful rush of stats for a couple turns. The problem with this next fight is it forces you to overdrive with whoever goes first on their first turn as part of the tutorial. And if that happens to be Joshua, it can really mess up the fight. If we had access to overdrive and we weren't forced to use it turn 1, the fight would be free. But because we're forced to use it turn 1, it can actually throw a huge wrench into things. Oh my. What? 2 of each? I'm sorry? Wow. Lines with no restriction, and Joshua's is the same as well. They kept the ordnance very, very much the same, I think.
The farm is so quiet at night. Do you think the chickens and cows are asleep too?
Alright, so hopefully we get a stealth turn here first. If you get a stealth turn, you have a lot easier time with this fight because you can actually handle her overdrive early. Whereas if you get Joshua's turn first, it's a lot better. Hello? Hello, sir?
Even the boss is here.
Alright, we got Joshua's. That's bad.
Yeah, it's presence. Stay alert, and let's take them down with all we got. I'm going all out.
Alright. Where is my UI?
Now I'm mad.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for showing up again. Alright. Well, that...
I won't let you.
You'll pay for that. Follow my lead, Joshua.
It's...
Let's keep it up. Let's speed it up.
Overdrive, you myself. And then when the boss goes... Break. And again.
Joshua, do it.
That. So I need you to finish this. No! So if this boss,
Here we go.
Perfect move.
okay. If this boss gets a turn and once he's under half and he doesn't heal, he will summon a bunch of ads and all of the ads will kill me. So I lost some damage there because of my UI being gone. Is a new issue. I think it's because I opened the tutorial during the dialogue is what happens.
Dad certainly takes
bracer
her
work treating you?
This is true.
But we got through it without the
Will you be resting here?
without the boss summoning a bunch of ads.
Got it.
Why not just write it down instead of that weird sentence?
I hate how you always remember it when I can't. Oh, and now I'm gonna forget it again.
Bye now. Will you be resting
Unfortunately, you do have to wait for active voice lines that finish playing out when you use an in. We have some strats to mitigate that later. Overdrive is definitely a mechanic that's forgotten casually because there's no system in this game that lets you know your overdrive is like ready or is about to be ready, so you can't really plan on using it. It just kind of pops when it feels like. So you generally just treat it as like, oh, if you notice it, you use that. In the speedrun, it's kind of the same way. We do save it for a particular few fights, or try to. Is at the end of this chapter, where she might just obliterate us.
Probably.
Seems like Twitch is having a real bad time.
Found treasure.
I know some streamers that were also having problems earlier, so... And yeah, the remake, the second chapter remake is announced for this fall. I think it's going to be really good. I'm really excited to see so many of the really cool zones that existed in second chapter that made it such a phenomenal game. I'm so excited to see those in 3D. Because, like, playing this game in 3D was just like, oh my god, all these areas look so good and so faithful to how they did look. This is incredible. And I'm really looking forward to that second chapter, because second chapter has much more diverse areas to it.
Childish as always.
Hi y'all, just giving you a quick update. Eve, if we can just hold for about 5 minutes, we are going to see if we can restart everything and get it just stable.
Alright, you want me to pause?
Yes, please.
Alrighty.
Just you get to a pausing spot.
Alright, right here it's fine. We'll use an elevator key.
Been given notice that we are back.
Looks like we are.
And we'll go ahead and have you restart. Let's get that elevator key going.
Alright. I will use the elevator key in 3, 2, 1, and elevator key.
And thus, the bright explorers have reached the deep end of the cave.
Okay, are you satisfied? Then let's go find the foreman.
Joshua, you're so heartless.
I love the active voice lines in this game. You get a lot of them in the speedrun. They're just fantastic. It adds so much personality. Oh, I forgot to...
Stay back for me.
Okay.
We'll handle
I forgot to menu for a spell here, so I don't have my normal Earth Sphere here. We're just gonna rate on this fight and hopefully that'll get me through it.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Too late. Estelle, do it.
Get him! Get him! Alright, I need to put on my Earth Quartz now, because these crabs are actually really hard. When I got to these crabs in speedrun routing, I was like, oh my god, how am I killing these things? They are so bulky. Luckily, if you get Break 1 and Defense 1 after grinding some palms, you get Earth Sphere, which is very, 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 very good on these crabs, because they're 180% weak to it.
I accept your challenge.
And unlike Joshua, who's got that forced time slot we all hate, don't all hate it, it's really good sometimes, but, you jerks!
Ready at any
Crabs are jerks!
perfect move. Here, Estelle.
Here we go.
Well, we got some Petrify, which is really nice. I can maybe get an instant kill here. Excellent. That instant kill helps a lot, because that guy was dodging the Earthbreakers. And luckily the game puts a healing device right here for you,
All right,
so
rested and ready.
you heal. But the early game of this run is very, very difficult, very, very mean. You do die in like 2 to 3 hits. But you know what? That's,
Destroy you.
for all those who love it, that is actually how the original game was, too. Especially for speedruns. You take so much damage early on that it's so difficult to stay alive.
I'll show no mercy.
Using a combination of Earthbreaker and Flicker here. Flicker to just delay the crabs so they stay in place and they stay in that Earthbreaker range for me, so that I can hit them with it and do the bulk of the damage. Flicker also does do some decent damage against the unbalance, so that I can do the chain, get the chain damage. So these fights can go pretty smoothly when they line up like that one.
I accept your challenge.
This should be good, I hope.
I see you. Leave it to
I
me.
think he's still in it. Let's move over here. You can see Estelle's got our overdrive ready here, but we're specifically saving that. I do need that in 1 second here on a fight coming up. I'm specifically saving it for that fight. Alright. So that's the mines. Mines went pretty good. Except for getting that Earthbreaker. Set up at the very start.
Alright, that wraps up everything. Oh hey, I bet the crystal will look even prettier in the...
Alright, since I already have 200 CP on Estelle, I can just immediately go here. No need to go to the hotel. Under halfway? No, I'm pretty sure they said it was like 80%. But who knows? Who knows? Truly, who knows? Ooh, we got first turn. So we're gonna meatball and pummel. And fortunately, we didn't have overdrive. Get out of here. Get out of here, you flying kitties. Back to Portal Factory.
How's Bracer work?
What are we? Come again.
We did greatest.
Any glitches? There are gonna be some glitches in this run. We have a money duplication glitch in
Bye
this
now.
game.
Will you be resting here?
All right, rested and ready.
Bye now.
We'll be using that money duplication pretty early on. The next orbit menu I do, we'll be doing a little bit of the money duplication glitch, but not a whole lot. Because we just need a little bit of starting money to get us started, sort of.
Tell me all about it.
But in the next chapter, we do have to do a very, very significant grind. And essentially out of that grind, what we're going to be getting is enough Sepith for the entire rest of the game. And we're going to be getting enough money for the rest of the entire game because we're able to dupe the money.
Hey, you two. How's Bracer work?
No, the old money duplication glitch does not work. You cannot cook for a profit in this game by cooking apple ice cream and crashing the economy with it.
I can snap a
Instead, you crash the economy a completely different way by doing black magic and shady hand tricks.
Be careful, Estelle. Yeah.
And yeah, as Flopper points out, it's not an infinite money trick like cooking ice cream was, but it's a duplication trick, which is more than strong enough. But no, we will not be grinding shiny bombs.
Probably meant it as a compliment.
So I run with Joshua because Joshua has faster field animations for like cutting pots and stuff to get your BP back if you need it. Like he just swings his sword and starts moving way faster than Estelle does. So it's just better to run around as him when you need BP, which is generally most of the run. So you just want to stick on him.
All right, Bracers, take us to the rooftop, and also keep an eye on this idiot.
Why is that our job now?
Powers of 2 goes nuts. So it's not even it's not even like a Powers of 2 duplication. It's literally just a one-time duplication. But we do it in such a mass amount that it gets us enough money for the entire game. Because that's just how massive the grind we do it. And the reason you have to grind in this game so hard is because the reason you have to grind so hard is because your arch damage is tied to how many slots you have open in your orphan setup. So if you don't have slots open, you don't do damage. And not doing damage is not good. We like to do damage. Doing damage is pretty good. It's a good thing to do damage in your speedrun. Unless it's not. Sometimes you're doing a pacifist run. I don't know. But you'll see I'll explain it as we're going. But just keep an eye on like how long it takes me to kill the final boss of this chapter, and then you'll understand why we need to grind. Who's the worst character? Is it Tita? It is Tita. Tita is absolutely the worst character in this entire game. I'm sorry. I love Tita as a character. She's adorable, but man, is she bad.
Tell me all about it.
Which is sad because she's also bad in the original, but at least in the original, her claim to fame was like, hey, in second chapter, he says like, hey, I'm early, hey, my basic attack is AoE, and hey, my strength is actually kind of ridiculously high. But in this game, she's just like, hi, all of my stats are literally worse than Estelle's. And I have, like, next to no availability.
Well, then.
So throughout this run, we do get a series of choices to make for bracer points. There is a reason to keep track of your bracer points in this game, like a lot of trail speedrunning. And that reason is, if you do so terribly with your bracer points that you get below a certain threshold, the final, like, the victory lap phase of the final boss is completely cut out of the game, and Cassius just saves your butt instead. And obviously doing the victory lap phase is slow, so we want to be such a bad bracer that we don't get that phase. And most people don't even know that because you literally have to try to fail. If you did this route and you just selected the top option for all BP answers, you would get over the BP threshold. We have to specifically choose the wrong answers at some point to lose BP so we don't go over the threshold.
They look tough, but we're tougher. Let's do this!
Good turn order here. Oh, that was a little premature.
That's good.
Nice job, Joshua.
All right, quest complete.
Good fight. So, new to this game, this is like the one thing they added to the remake is these monster party caves. These don't exist in the original, and they're very hidden. As you can see, that was hidden behind these bushes and a random wall. Basically, they take you into these little caves that just have a bunch of random monsters in them. And these caves are going to be what we use to grind in the next chapter.
Watch for ranged attacks.
Notably, those caves also have ground items in them, and those ground items are Zerum powder for the most part. And Zerum powders are strong because they instantly restore 100 or 200 craft points, which means you can instantly S-break. So they're basically S-break in a can. And S-break in a can is very strong. Alright, so here we're going to go back finally and do that first glitch. What we're going to do is we're going to say, I want to exchange all of my stepping. Absolutely every bit of it, sir. But I'm not going to exchange this yet. I'm going to go open a stealth slot. There goes all of my stepping. Oh, look. The numbers say I have more than I'm exchanging. So I just duplicated that Sepith that I was giving, that I used to open a stealth slot. I was able to use it for both opening her slot and selling it at the same time. So basically, any value from that Sepith, I just duplicated.
Time to depart.
Alright, so, oh, I didn't,
Let's go!
Will you be resting here?
Alright, so now we're heading to the hardest boss in the run. There is a very real chance this boss kills me before I can do literally anything in the fight, and I have to reload the autosave. Keep in mind, this is normal difficulty. Flotra here runs nightmare difficulty, and I'm pretty sure this is an exact problem in that route too. Though don't you have proxy puppets? Because you grind, more palms than you do,
This one's tough.
more Sepith exchange glitch. I know you have accessories, unlike I do. Speaking of character, how about Dress Charm? Maybe the 10% Earth evasion helps her dodge an Earth Lance from Josette. Alright, please no bully Josette. Also, again, this is the boss. Keep in mind how long this fight takes. Jeez.
Sorry, you guys.
Ow.
You really think these rats can beat me? You're just so annoying. Let's see that in a moment.
Right. Time to strike them down.
This is bad.
Okay.
Now, Sheriff.
I'll take you all down. Now I'm mad. I can take them all. Let's speed it up. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I didn't get Zerums from the... I didn't get Zerums from the rewards. Uh-oh.
I'll change the tide of battle.
Okay, do this.
My turn. How's this?
Too slow.
Okay.
I can't fall yet.
Here I come. Lightning. Damn it. How dare you?
I still haven't even killed the ads yet, by the way.
Demons.
Alright, well that's...
Wretches. Hey.
So that was partially my partially, very, very bad RNG. Luckily this game has very robust autosaves, so we're just, like, right here. Let's actually get all the stuff I'm supposed to get this time. And give that, where or why am I facing? Okay. Oh, I'm all the way back here. I see what happened. I don't know why I was back at the start. Normally it auto-saved right outside of Josette.
A group of enemies. Be careful.
This one's tough. Brace yourselves.
So it's not if they decide to focus someone, it's if they outspeed you. Normally what you're supposed to do there is you have more serums, so you're able to just pop them on Shara and she keeps S-breaking until they all die.
You did it, man!
That's enough.
Why?
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. See, that's also what can happen. That one I could do nothing
Let's
about.
proceed with caution.
As for why I use Special K for this game, it's just for background input basically, so that I can like mess with my notes and such.
Monsters. Could be trouble. This one's tough. Brace yourselves.
Rewards, yeah. Did they? No, they are. Okay. Good reminder. I'll save outside of. I thought there was an autosave outside of Josette, but I guess I was just hard saving there.
You did it, man!
I'll show you.
Okay, this is better. This is a lot better. It's still awkward, but it's better.
You're just so annoying. Let's see you sit down in a moment.
Right. Time to strike them down.
Here we go.
Let's use this.
Take that. Sorry, this guy.
Dang it.
I'll take you on.
Fall yet. This is bad.
Pay for this.
Still have a Fiala, so
Here I come. Looks like
do me now.
Ready at any time.
Base. Let's use a Moon Stunning, actually. That's a really good play. Earth Guard.
here we go.
Alright. Got the Earth Guard up. We should be okay.
Let us begin.
How's this?
Something about these guys. I don't know what that something is. I guess I'm hearing things.
Here I come. Every breath, I'll take you all down. Kana of the
Mask. I can redo Earth Guarded. So Joshua. Actually, let's just.
Why don't you give up and surrender?
Alright, the ads are finally dead. Now we win the fight. Okay.
Just getting started. Good grief. Looks like we shouldn't hold back. Damn it. How dare you hurt my boys? You demons! You icy face wretches! Hey! What'd you just call us?
How? I go for Earth Guard too, and she's just like, nah. Nah. Breath Earth Guard doesn't matter.
Kana of the
You can see though, even after I got these ads down, she's taking forever to kill, right? Like, she's doing so much damage to me, and she took a long time to go down. So the next boss fight, there are 0 forced combats before, so we will be the exact level we were in that fight. And you saw I used 2 Zerums there to even stand a remote of a chance. The next fight, there are 5 ads, all with the amount of HP that boss has, and then the actual boss has like 10,000 more HP. And that is why we need to grind.
Got it.
Because my strongest arts at this point do 700 damage. And after the grind, they're going to do like 5,000 damage. It's going to be night and day difference.
Good result. Let's go.
All right, let's get things back on track here. That was a train wreck. But that's just how Josette is sometimes. So, the thing with, like, Josette being strong is she's, like, that strong in the original game. You just don't usually get to see it because she's vulnerable to mute. And if you mute her, she doesn't do, like, anything. She's so wimpy
Fight from a distance.
because she loses access to, like, all of her AoE skills. But in this game, bosses are, one, resistant to status effects, and two, unlike the original where status effects last 1.5 billion turns, they last one. But on the player side, yeah, Josette is absolutely, like, if Estelle is D tier, Josette is, like, G. She's very, very, very bad. She's very defense-focused in a series where the defense stat has literally never met.
She's gonna walk to Gransel? That's one heck of a trip.
That's what happens when we can't use the airliners.
I hope they're good to go by the time we head back to Roland.
So we do have, unfortunately, like, 10 minutes here of just, like, running around. There's, like, Bose is a very short chapter. There's just a lot of running in it. And there's not many fights until right at the end. Which is partially why we need to grind, because, again, there's no forced encounters between here and the next boss. It's not a chapter boss, but it's very much a boss fight. Normally, you would have, like, all of these different highways to get levels on. You would have a bunch of side quests to get levels on, and exploration to get levels on. But, like, we're not doing any of that in the speedrun. So we will be this wimpily, pathetically weak if we just charge straight into the fight. And even though it's normal mode, like, I tried. I really did. I walked into the next boss, and I got a single action in, and everyone was dead, and that was the consistent outcome. It was not happening.
Welcome to
Time for some shopping.
Which one are you
I'll
going
take
to
this.
pick?
I got it.
I'll pick this. I made up my mind.
Thanks.
I'm gonna buy some armor and weapons here. We're gonna tag the orbital factory here just to get the fast travel location for later. Outside of Roland, you can only fast travel to places you've been before, so you do have to tag their locations.
Shopping.
Which
I
one
made
are
up
you
my
going
mind.
to pick?
Shoes and
I'll pick
scarves.
this. I hope you found everything okay.
Are
Want to
all
take a look around?
I hope she hasn't.
Speaking of Maybell,
Your Maybell was such a wonderful person, young and lively. I wouldn't mind working under her, you know. How about
she's a
us
wonderful
starting
person.
specialty shop?
Young and live.
Don't. You're not cut out for it.
I do need to break these
I can't
pots,
imagine you
because
sitting
I
behind a
need
counter all
food gauge.
Ugh, you don't have to be so blunt.
I do love the active voice lines in the game. The translation for this game is different than the Xseed version. It's a little more literal, and it's lost just a small amount of the magic the original had. But it's more than made up for the fact that, like, there's voice acting, and the voice actors are very good. They nail their roles very, very well. Mostly because, you know, they've come from the other Trail games where they've already been in the role.
Monsters.
But there's so much personality in those active voice lines that didn't exist in the original that are just fantastic. Estelle in particular gets, like, you just get more of that lovely Estelle energy from the active voice lines.
Hey, welcome.
So if you're hearing that clicking sound, by the way, what that is I have camera refocus bound to L2, and I also have my special case Steam controller thing map saying L2 is now my turbo button that enables high speed mode. So what you're constantly hearing is me turning on high speed mode to skip the cutscene faster, because high speed mode does advance the rate at which the game registers your inputs, so you can skip cutscenes faster with it. And then I'm immediately turning it off because I'm not allowed to use it for movement. So you're seeing that camera flip around if it needs to, and you're hearing the sound effect the game gives you. So Oliver joins the party, which is really nice here because he's immediately going to leave, but before he leaves, he's going to dump all of his quartz into our inventory, so I don't have to simp it. And notably, that's going to give us a shield 2 quartz, which is going to enable Sherazard here to get the best spell in the game, Arrow Storm, and that is the spell we're going to be using for grinding. The grinding is coming up. It is a bit boring, but also a little exciting. It's a lot of RNG, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into those Monster Party caves that we entered in before, and we're going to be looking for a Sepith bonus turn. What that is depending on the number of hits your attack does, you will get bonus Sepith from the enemies. They'll just drop it right out of them. And we're going to be using Aerostorm, which is a very, very, very heavy multi-hit attack. Like, it hits like 20 sometimes on a absolutely ludicrous amount of enemies, and then we're just going to run away from the fight. And what you'll see that doing for us, depending on the tier of Sepith bonus we get, we're going to be getting anywhere from 250 to 550 Sepith per fight. And we are going to rinse and repeat that until we have 3,850 times.
A group of enemies.
Hi, Kitty. How are you? Can't see her, but she's here to say hello. Getting close to dinner time.
Ha! A treasure chest.
I do need to check. Okay, I'm at 167. Ooh. Bad time Sepith. So I'm gonna need to go and get the additional Sepith here.
This one's tough. Brace yourselves.
Sometimes you'll also see me randomly rolling like that. There is an achievement in this game, an in-game achievement that gave me rewards like those Aaron powders for cutting grass. That used to be part of the route, but then we just did more exchange glitching, so it doesn't really matter anymore. But what does matter is sometimes your optimal movement path takes you through a bush, and the bush will actually slow down your movement speed. But if you roll through the brush, it'll just break.
Twin tail tornado.
Do you actually?
So you don't lose your movement speed.
Will you be resting?
Rolling is a bit slower in movement, thank God. The only game where rolling is faster is Daybreak 1, and that's because there's no cooldown on your dodge roll. And in addition to that, funnily enough, the distance you get on your dodge roll is tied to your frame rate. So the higher FPS you run, the farther you roll, which means the faster you move. So that game is really, really silly if you run it at a like an uncapped frame rate.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, you can't double check treasure chests on this
Let's start climbing.
version. They don't have lines.
Path. Watch your step, Estelle.
Why just me? Fight from a distance.
You see, like, I have to go right through these bushes here. And you can see they slow you down just a slight bit if you even get close to them. So it's better to roll through them and cut the bush. So I could have started the grind as soon as I got to Bose, but what I've been doing is I've just been playing through the story for a little while now to get these Sepith chests. Because I need to get 300 time Sepith before I can actually even start the grind. Because we need a cast 2 from the shop. That cast 2 is really what's going to enable us to actually use the spell we want to use. For the actual grinding.
Pretty high. I wonder how far my voice will echo if I yell from here.
This girl, I swear.
Well, that's Estelle for you.
Time to get going.
I could just kill those bombs. I'm not gonna do that. I've got to do this movement anyways, so... Unfortunately, you cannot Hest in Daybreak 1. You can Hest in you can sort of Hest in Daybreak 2. But nobody runs the glitch category for that game. Because the only thing it does for you is, like, make 2 fights in the middle of the game slightly bit faster and more consistent. And overall, timing-wise, it loses about 40 seconds. If you have good fights with the inconsistent strengths, anyways. Alright, so here we have the fast travel for Crony Trail. That'll be important for the last portion of the... or the first portion of the next chapter when we're leaving this area. But over here, there's a ground item that's got 60 time Sepith in it. And that will get me enough time Sepith to get that cast 2 that I want.
What do we need?
Which one are you
I
going
made
to
up my
pick?
Farah.
Here we go.
Got it.
Alright, so here we're going to specifically lead a Shara. Shara's Y attack, her Fieldcraft, is a huge whirlwind whip attack. And what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be doing that attack to stun some enemies. Then we're going to get into battle and do a chain attack to steal their turn bonus. And we're going to hope out of those turn bonuses we get a second turn. And we're going to rinse and repeat that until we have 3857. Alright, good start here. This is one of the formations in here you want to see. As you can see, there's just
Stay on guard.
a massive amount of enemies in here. We're going to group them all up. Drop down a save. Whip. Alright, we did get a 7th turn, so we're going to use the 7th, our attack. We do have Joshua's turn immediately after this, which is really nice. I'm not going to...
Let's keep moving.
So we did that, now we just leave. Die. I shouldn't have, kind of thing. But as you can see, I got 264 Sepith from that encounter. Like, I didn't even kill everything, and I got 264 Sepith.
Cool.
There's a lot of them. Be careful.
Turns up. Hello, son. Thank you.
I'll take you all down.
I don't have, oh. do that. We had a 0 arts, so it's not really going to cost much. We're going to get a minimal amount of stuff, though. Yeah. You can see without the Sepith turn, we get 19. With it, we got 200.
Brace yourselves.
The max I've seen is 630 in one encounter. But that was like when the stars align kind of deal.
I'll take you all down.
Alright, nice.
I'm on a roll.
Fine.
I'll be your opponent.
I'll kill these idiots.
You're mine. Leave it to me. Let's get moving.
So strong.
So this is also serving a dual purpose of getting us a ton of EXP. As you can imagine, killing this many enemies gives a lot of EXP as well.
Not a little strong?
We've already gotten 3 level ups, and we've done 2 fights.
It's getting
2
better.
real fights.
I'm game. It adds to my woman.
And this is the only grind we have to do the entire run.
Look tough, but we're tougher.
And again, it's just better to do it early on, because you'd have to do it at some point anyways, and you really, literally cannot get past the next boss without doing it. Maybe when Shin comes and routes this game, he'll find a better way to do this, but I don't think one exists.
I'll take you all down.
So here I'm not getting the Sepith turn bonuses, so I'm just running away from the fight immediately and retrying again. I do need to load a save every time I do that, because I'm using this resource of my break points and craft gauge every single time, so I don't want to lose those if there's no Sepith.
Let's keep it together.
There's a few formations like that third one right there that you don't want to fight, and also this jelly one. Mostly because they just don't.
This one's tough.
The jelly one just doesn't die. You're not strong enough to like kill anything, so you lose a lot of Sepith for that reason. And then the birds reflect magic. So if you try to do it on them, you'll just reflect and kill yourself, which is really not ideal.
You all down.
I'll be your opponent.
Something weird happened when I was making that break, but I don't have a turn bonus anyway, so it's fine. And then yeah, the last room for this is the palm room, and that one's also not very good because there's not nearly as many enemies, and all we really care about is number of enemies for this. The more things that arrow storm hits to hit with the Sepith up turn, that is all we care.
I'll take you all down. Yeah. I'll take you all down.
I'm gonna quadruple 0 art.
Ready for this?
Ooh, this is a really good.
Looks like we need a space.
Alright, good dodge, good dodge, good dodge. I'm here as well. Sometimes you can throw in some extra F-craft to get an extra kill and get some extra Sepith from it. It is also standard to break with Shara immediately after your arrow storm, because
Not bad.
chances are you killed something and stole a Sepith turn bonus from it, and Shara's F-craft also has a lot of multi-hits on it, so it's more Sepith. Good. This formation in particular is sometimes really awkward to try to keep up. Ooh, we got big Sepith up. Heck yeah. So big Sepith up with the green Sepith there gives you so much more Sepith. You'll see the difference here when this tallies up in a second. Like normally we've been getting 200 a pop. This one gave us 341, and that's on the bad encounter set. If you get it on the good encounter set, you get like 500 Sepith.
This one's tough. Brace yourselves.
The group of enemies. Be careful.
Yeah. Yourself. I'll take you all down.
Nice, another big one. I love to see it.
Ready for this?
We have that turn.
One step at a time.
I do also want to stress that these encounters are very dangerous as well.
The enemy's
And that's why we're running away. These things could absolutely wipe my entire
This
party.
one's tough. Brace yourselves.
This one, not so much, but sort of.
Be careful.
These Yetis here can inflict freeze, which means I lose all of my turns to run away with if they get a turn. And then on the other setting encounters, there's a lot of enemies that can inflict delay, and there's a Yeti that can inflict freeze. So if I let them get a turn, it's very bad, generally.
I'll take you all down.
Leave it to me.
And that's sort of what the F-Craft is for on Shara, is her F-Craft inflicts delay pretty commonly. So, if Estelle and Joshua aren't about to get a turn, I can try to delay the enemy
Let's keep
that's going to get a turn before them so that I can get the turn
I'm
to
not
run
beat
away with.
yet. They look tough, but we're tougher.
So far, this has not been a great grind, though. Not a whole lot of double turn bonuses on the singles.
They have superior numbers. Stay on guard.
Hot single turn bonuses in your area, though. Oh, there's another double. Oh, but I don't have EP. Yeah. Oops. Now, well, we might see that death happen here. Yeah! Normally, you don't have to worry about your EP because you get EP healing turn bonuses, but sometimes you just don't get enough. This is... broken, right?
My turn. One step at a time.
Let's go.
Got it. This one's tough. Brace yourself. It adds to my... This one's tough. Brace yourselves. There's a lot of them. Be careful. I'll take you all down. Let's go. Looks like you need a space. Look for an opening. Got it. Piece of...
Where are we at? 2,600. 1,200 to go.
They look tough, but we're tougher. Monsters could be trouble. I'll take you all down.
With good luck, that could be 2 fights, but with the luck we've been getting, it's probably more like 5. Sad.
I'll take you all down. I'll take you all down.
I think I get that? Yes, that is a double turn. Excellent. Big 7.
I'm on a roll.
And another one here. What's nice is the deeper you get into the grind, the more you start killing enemies, so you do just start getting a little bit more sepith from that, which is nice.
This one's tough.
got a little
Brace
stronger.
yourself.
Yeah, you can see 450 from that.
I'm not stuck. I
This one's
got it.
dangerous. Keep it together.
Monsters could be trouble.
And
I'll take
Oh,
you all
finally.
down.
again. Thank you, Mercy. I need to get this. I need to not get hit by that.
Got it.
No, difficulty is not. Upping the difficulty would make it, like,
Is that
possibly for me to be able to stun them, like, in a different way. That could maybe do it, but, yeah.
I'll take you all down.
The snakes are...
Yeah.
Yoshi. I don't think so. I don't know that that's ever been a thing. Man. Sometimes you do just get unlucky. Bonuses here. Okay, that'll be it. Because it's stunned and it just hasn't given me the bonus, but it will be mine.
You ready for this? Let's go.
I probably cannot kill those.
Yeah.
Sure, on it.
I still have enough for Aerostorm. We're okay.
Too easy.
This one's tough. Brace
34.
yourselves.
There's a lot of them. Be careful.
I think if I get a double, we're done. But I don't know. Here.
I'll take you all down.
Finish this.
I'll take you all down. I'll take you all down.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the worst grinds I've seen, unfortunately. Alright, here is a double turn, though. Thank you. And another double on Yetis. That might be good enough?
Got it.
Let's go.
Piece of cake.
71? Nope, not good enough. We need one more. And charge.
The enemy's strong. Keep cool.
Man.
The enemy's strong. Keep cool. The
This
enemy's
is the
superior.
harder one
Stay
to
on guard.
get, Tone on, unfortunately, but I do have a good set. Yeah, there we go. Alright.
On a roll.
You're mine. I'll be your opponent. Let's keep moving.
Alright, we did it.
Ooh, do we have a visit?
So now all of that Sepith we have, 4,000. Now all this 4,000 Sepith we have, we're gonna exchange dupe it. Except for the time Sepith. We're not gonna exchange dupe that. And then we're gonna open all of them. Flop flop. Defense 2.
I got it. It's decided.
Defense.
I made up my mind.
Actually.
I'll take this.
HP 2.
You.
Mine 2.
I got it.
Pack
I'll
2.
take this.
Alright. It's decided.
So here I'm buying quartz to sell later.
I got it. Alright. I pick you.
I'll take this. I'll pick this. I made up my mind.
That's
I made up my mind.
2.
I got it.
I'll pick this. I'll pick
It's
this.
decided. Alright. It's decided.
I'll pick this. I made up my
pick
mind.
you.
And now I double my money with all of that. And now we have money for basically the rest of it.
Time for some shopping. Which one are you going to pick?
Clam chokers.
Let's go shopping. Time for some shopping. Which one are you going to pick?
I hope you found everything okay.
Would you like
What do
some
we
cake?
need?
Which one are you going to pick? Decided. Please come again. Whatever you want.
What do we need? Made up my mind.
Come again. You can find it right here. Time for some shopping. Which one are you going to pick?
Please come again.
So we're doing a bunch of shopping here to get,
I got it.
I'll take
yeah, I
this.
can't see my notes.
I made up my
I
mind.
think I know what I'm buying.
Close one. We're not here for shopping.
We do some cooking in this run.
All right,
For
here
some
we go.
seafood off Joshua.
This went well. It happens, I guess.
You know.
Now we're gonna set up our new casters. Strong.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh, will you be resting?
So we've done grinding,
This feels great.
and now we can continue on with the game. That is the one and only grind we have to do the entire game. We've got all the Cell and Joshua slots open. We have Aerostorm on all three of our characters now, which is one of the strongest spells in the game. We also unlocked other slots, which gave us a huge amount of ATS, which is our magic stat, basically. So our things now do 1 billion damage.
Here we go.
We also have access to Sylvan Wing, which is one of the strongest support spells in the game, because it gives us a magic buff for 5 turns, as well as a buff called Insight for 5 turns, which gives you 60% evasion. So the rest of this entire game is basically going to be dodge tanking, because we've got like 80% evasion on the entire crew.
Who exactly were the guys they were talking about? We'll make them spit that out later. Focus on the battle now.
So they defeated Joseph before. Let's see how they fight.
What? Why is he acting all chill?
He's not acting like that for nothing. Keep your guards up.
Here we go.
So every fight for basically the rest of the run is spam Aerostorm on everything, because it does 1 billion damage.
Pathetic.
Whoa, you've got some nerve saying that. But I won't back down. For their honor, too. Man, oh man, still going, huh?
Oh, he's tough. And using bombs is cheating.
Thanks. The Sky Pirate.
And you can see, compared to Josette, despite this guy having abs that had as much health as she had, and then having more health than her himself, that fight went down, not necessarily easy peasy, but way faster than Josette did. And that's why you do the grind, is because you just need that huge explosive power. We will not be jelly beaning, because the jelly beans were nerfed. What we will be doing, however, is crepping. There is still a lot of food usage in this run. We've already used a bunch of grilled meatballs for strength boosts. We're going to be using a lot of royal crepes later, as well as some flowery soda in this chapter, or magic buffs.
Once more. Please, allow me to offer my...
Time
I'm about to knock over my Wii.
Will you be resting?
Not good, because my Wii is sitting on top of my PS2, which is sitting on top of my PS4,
Will you be
next to my PS TV, and she was about to send it all crashing down onto the floor. And that's bad.
Let us go.
That is not fast. Going outside. So now we have Oliver back for the rest of the chapter, which is basically just the Sky Pirate's Fortress. There is one fight coming up here that actually gave me some trouble in testing. You know what? Actually, I can give him skiing instead of the Glam Chokers here. 14 speed's probably better than 10
Valeria
ATS.
Shore should be just up ahead.
According to the guidebook, their cuisine makes exquisite use of the lake.
I do need to just edit this first. Oh, 2. He needs break 2. He needs mine 2. And you know what? Have an active.
Bountiful fish. A fine wine would be the
Oliver is
perfect complement.
mega speedy
Both
this
red and white
run,
would pair beautifully.
which is a good
You can
thing.
hold your
That should
liquor.
probably be a good thing because he's really bad without cast words.
We're here for work, everyone.
We just don't have the time step to give him
That's
one.
not the Jade Tower, is it?
Right.
He also can't be given Aerostorm too easily at this point,
Maybe
so
we should check it out.
alright, so in my last practice run, this fight absolutely maimed me, but only because the boss kept getting 0 arts turns. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Keep it together.
Because it's very bad if it does.
Here we go.
Get you all. Let us begin.
Alright, there is a 0 arts turn, but it doesn't look like the boss has it, so it might be okay.
Let us all begin. With grace.
All right. I can take. Here we go. Flinch.
Cannot.
Dang it!
Fine.
Like this video game?
Let's begin.
Oh, I don't have a way to get then just don't, forehead.
You ready for this? You'll regret. I'll take you all down. Arcana of the. My turn.
Hopefully we'll still be okay here.
Here we go.
Also, just did nothing, which, does help.
Let's go. This one's a hero.
For your trouble.
Counting up.
Who needs Joshua?
Intoxicating feeling.
Not me.
Great, Olivia.
Mission complete.
Very good.
Will you be staying?
That hits the spot.
Please take care. Will you be staying?
That was refreshing.
Please take care.
Hi there. Isn't the...
Also me. I need Joshua. We do in fact need Joshua later. Sort of a lot. He is very good. Thankfully in this game, you don't lose EXP if you're dead at the end of combat, which is a phenomenal change. I love when games don't punish you for being dead at the end of combat. That's only been a thing since I think Daybreak 1, because of how they've changed the field system and how you revive after combat. So... it is very nice because it means if you do die, you're not just completely screwed for the entire run because you lost all that EXP. Can't get fishing, unfortunately. We do have to catch fish. We're gonna quit though. We're not gonna catch more. You can't even catch Brumland in this game, so it's not even worth doing those dialogue options to catch him. It's so sad.
Wow, it's kind of chilly out here.
Yeah, feels pretty warm to me.
That's just the booze talking, Shara.
I love the active voice line in this game. downstairs. As you can see, we're making heavy use of fast travel here to even just save a little bit of movement because load speeds can be fast if you've got a good PC.
I gotta tell boss about this.
Sorry, but no, you won't.
Here's where you unlock that first ability I was talking about. We're going to be using that a lot in this dungeon.
Together.
Our synergy has been improving. Let us see what we can do. I got your back, Estelle.
Here we go. Here
You're mine. Let's begin. No avoiding this. Let's wrap this
But,
up.
ironically, not on the fight that gives you the tutorial for it because there's only 2 enemies. We're going to be using it on the... We're going to be using it on every single fight except for the tutorial fight in here. And instead of jelly beans, we're going to be using crep. That's why we bought all that stuff earlier, so that we can make a bunch of creps and use them in this dungeon. Again, what we're going to be doing here is Shara's S-Break has delay on it, so we're going to be using that at the start of every fight to delay the enemies a bunch. And that's going to let us get our arrow storms off and pretty much defeat the entire battle before they even get a turn.
This chest looks good.
Starting on Nightmare as your first Trails experience for any Trails game is quite possibly the worst idea you could have. Nightmare is very much as advertised.
You're right, Joshua.
Fragrance of fine wine.
So here the fight drafts are pretty much all the same. We're going to use Oliver to buffer ATF, while Joshua to spell cast Aerostorm. And then we burst, ton of damage. The second Aerostorm finishes up anything that didn't get hit by Shara's S-Break. And then you just finish off however while building back your gauge. Why are there still 3? Oh.
My skills are honed.
You did some negotiation at Mistwall too, didn't you?
I'd rather call that interrogation.
Oh, please. I was just trying to convince them. With a touch of whip action.
I dare say no soul alive could keep a secret from our dear Shara. Oh, that's quite the aura.
Let's go.
Thankfully for us, there are some boxes in here as well if we needed to refill our brave points on the way. But generally you want to try to get your CP back from your BP back. Oh, I know why they didn't die. I didn't give the weapon to Sheriff.
Ha! A treasure chest. Ha! A treasure chest. So much like the last boss fight in Chapter 1, we're going to be using some Zerum pumping on Olivia here to just kind of rush down the chapter boss. It doesn't always work out the best, but usually it does. So it's worth going for, especially because I do have some overdrive prep here. Nice.
Well, that's one quest resolved. How delightful.
All that's left is capturing their leaders. We need to stay on guard.
I am gonna take the heal point here. It's a little slow, but it's very necessary.
This is a good place to
Get
stop.
full HP EP for this fight,
It's a good break.
because this fight is difficult. There is another chance that I do just die here.
This is
Delicious. This was fulfilling.
But usually the turn order you can make work on this fight. Okay. Should be fine, I guess.
Here I come. Let's go. We meet again. I'm gonna tear you a new one.
Guard.
Whatever's happening, bring it on.
Again. Belly yourself. And get the Earth Guard off. Sylvan Wing. Great. First, very nice to get that first turn. Wings out.
So that's the oldest brother. He looks dangerous.
Olivier, break. Turn Olivier again. Break. Got 2 Zerams, we can swap into Aerostorming.
Such a resounding sibling bond.
Didn't think the Capua family would be so tough.
We don't have any shields up left, but we do have like full health, so we should be fine. Joshua
You had your whole
charge
group
himself.
out on us.
Lock up. Count.
His vitality is abnormal.
Then we'll simply keep at it.
The goddess.
Let us begin.
I should probably finish it. First, I need the damage.
I'm sorry. The climax rises. I'm feeling sharp. You're mine.
Alright.
Hold it! You're not getting away.
They should be exhausted. We'll catch up in no time.
All of my stuff is good. My BP is not good. But that's okay. These exit fights are a lot easier than the entrance ones. They're just more levels.
I can take you. Let's go.
Well, that's do.
Let's begin. Let's wrap this up, Joshua.
This is
Ah.
bad. If they keep cutting us off.
Doesn't matter. We still gotta catch him.
The enemy's strong.
I do wish the fights were a little more interesting for you guys than just, oh, you use Aerostorm, but that really is pretty much like 80% of the rest of the run. The only fights where it's not just spam Aerostorm is like the final bosses at this point. Okay.
I'll leave it to you.
Counting on you, Olivier.
You've my trust, Estelle.
Here we go.
And yeah, Shara has a craft called Heaven's Kiss that gives Accelerate, which means basically you get an instant turn on everyone. And that's as broken as it sounds. Combine that with Clock Up EX, which is a targeted Accelerate for a character,
Any mercy.
and you can actually go infinite. Like, you just straight up get infinite turns as long as you can keep your EP and CP up. And that's what we're going to be using for the final bosses. But it's just not that good early on here, because you don't have the sustain required to, like, actually make it good. And even if you did, you really can't do a whole lot with infinite turns without some additional, characters and abilities. But what you can use it for on that fight, and what I did use it for, was being able to get Earth Guard out on, like, turn 0, and also get out, Sylvan Move, so that I get all of my defenses and buffs in place before the enemies even act. So that I don't have to deal with their...
Ugh, that took way too long. We've gotta catch up before they reach their airship.
Can we make it?
Oh, that's quite the aura.
I'm very worried about second chapter speedruns because you're gonna have access to that infinite very, very early in the game, unless they nerf it, and it's gonna be very interesting to see how much the speedrun can use that, because like you will lose access to that infinite here because Cheryl leaves the party, but like she doesn't leave in second chapter. You literally have her the entire game, aside from the prologue.
There any
Um,
plans?
So it'll be very interesting to see what we can make happen in the second chapter. I really hope the run isn't just go infinite, and I really hope the run isn't just spam Aerostorm, but it unfortunately will be. I'd love to see cooler strats like accelerate into Lost Mobius into like
Shake it, okay?
powerful small range crap. Like that would be really cool.
She was
But
definitely
something tells me that's not
They
good.
look tough, but we're
Who knows?
tougher.
this chest.
I
Needs
passed.
caution.
Right. But sometimes it just doesn't show up. I do, in fact, need the. Maybe don't, but we're gonna be safe about it.
Alright,
And yeah, since we're going infinite at the end of this run, it's actually worth buying all the Carnelia books to get Estelle and Joshua's ultimate weapons for the extra damage and the extra crit. There's also achievements for picking those up, which give us a lot of new materials, which are used for enhancing our accessories and weapons later on. And since we have $1 billion money anyways from that separate exchange glitch, like it doesn't, we can afford to buy them all. We don't have to get them normally. Yes, the rewards are absolutely what make the run possible. They give us a lot of early Zerums to make those last two bosses, the Chapter 1 and the Chapter 2 boss, like, doable.
let's go. Here we go.
And they also give us a bunch of new materials that we otherwise wouldn't have. I do have a
Beat
drip.
that thing so easily.
And it isn't just brute
Strong
force.
Agate.
Now that's a scene breaker.
Just shut up and get to work.
Let's go. Here we go. So this is Ruan, huh? My. We've come a long way.
It really does feel like ages since we left Roland. We're still far.
The
from-
DLC reward,
Take it slow and steady.
items are banned, however.
We're on a trip after all. This guy means business.
Because DLC should usually always be banned,
Sounded like
unless you're doing, like, DLC content in the speedrun.
According to the map,
But like, if it's just free items that make you stronger, that's kind of not fair to have to purchase those to have a good run. At least in my opinion. I know some games are like, but it makes it go faster, so we go faster. And it's like, okay, I guess.
Just
But...
how far does it go?
well, nothing stretches on forever.
Oh, really?
And then some games, like SMT5V,
Watch it all.
it just slows you down because you get extra dialogue.
Okay.
Or, well, at normal SMT5. SMT5V, you don't have a choice, you get the extra dialogue. Because they baked the Fiends into the original game. But if you didn't buy the Fiend DLC, you save, like, 10 seconds over,
Look at that big building over there.
That's
People
a
who
lighthouse.
have it.
It guides ships safely at night.
or you reinstall the game so it's not there. It's like, they're just worrying about that stuff. That's why it's nice in Metaphor, where you just don't pick it up. But yeah, for Trails Run's DLC has always just been straight up banned, because it's always in like its own separate tab. There's no reason to go to it. So you just never touch it.
Yeah.
Swap to Joshua here. We're going to be killing one last set of Shining Palms, or two sets of Shining Palms here, right after this village. That's going to get us the levels we need for this chapter. Just a little bit of Seventh, and a Zerum capsule from the achievements
Welcome.
that we want. But it helps ensure that Joshua gets Black Fang for when we need it in this chapter. Because finally Joshua's going to get a really good S-Craft. Because his S-Craft up to this point has been absolute garbage.
Okay, you can dwell on it later. Let's find witnesses for now.
Like, this chapter is where Joshua really starts overtaking Estelle in terms of strength.
Let's
Um,
move.
But unfortunately for Joshua, we're going to pump Estelle with a bunch of magic droplets to make Estelle better. And there's a very good reason for that.
Look, Estelle, it's the beach.
That why we focus on Estelle versus Joshua here.
Joshua, do it!
I'll get you all. Too late. Gotcha. Ready at any time.
But
I'll show no mercy.
Time to depart.
Will you be
so unlike before, we don't really have a means to kill that shark thing fast, so we just run away from it and get the palm rewards
Will
and
you be rested?
dip out.
That's the stuff. Take it easy. Would you like some flowers?
It's not enough.
Be on your toes.
More tea anklets.
Did it!
Rich. Absolutely rich. Not that I need the money, but if I did, I'm filthy rich. With 4 tea anklets to sell.
Ooh, shiny! Follow my lead, Joshua.
Too late. I'll change the tide of. Let's keep.
Here we go. Will you be resting? This feels great. Take it easy. Will you be resting? That's the stuff. Take it easy. Would you like some flowers?
I can't lose yet.
Let's get to work.
And a crush charm. My god, the drops are more common off these palms, but like, good lord.
This chest looks good.
Back to Estelle, and we get the rewards. And now we need a burst of strength for this chapter, so what if we just gave Estelle 20 more minutes? What if we just did that, made her magic 144 to Joshua's 130? So that's kind of like our power boost for this chapter that's going to let us, keep pace with the enemies despite being low level, is using all those droplets on Estelle.
Stay alert.
But the reason we use them on Estelle and not Joshua is like, why not make your better character even more better? Is because there's a gauntlet near the end of the game where you've got Estelle, Chloe, and Sherazard, and that gauntlet is like the last difficult part of the run, because all the enemies you're fighting are massively bulky, they're super strong, super deadly, so you want to buff up the characters that are in that section, which is Estelle, not Joshua.
So we're finally there.
Like that castle invasion part, it's not too notable in the original game because you can just get through it, but in this game it's a sizable difficulty thing to overcome. Chloe's not on the team yet. If she were on the team, this Java fight would be a lot easier, but she sure isn't. She's just a liability right now. Joshua doesn't need droplets to be better than other party members because he's fast. He's already better than most party. Like, just his line in general is just really solid, in terms of... Oh my god, stop. Chloe, heal us. Okay, dead.
Here we go. I'm sorry.
This is
Joshua.
Oh.
faster.
Okay, he's healing. He's healing. Okay, Chloe's healing herself, I think, which is good. She doesn't, she's dead. I beat sharks though. Good miss, good miss, good miss. Good miss.
This is nothing.
Protect. Alright. Whoa! That was close.
Get it, Estelle.
Normally that guy's not that big of a problem, but he brought his A game today. It was that Zero Arts turn I think he got that just started me off on a really bad fit. Also, not dodging any of the sharks was really bad too. But now we're about to get our other huge power burst.
What's that?
I love this stuff. But we're gonna get a huge power boost here because we're gonna buy some accessories that say gain 2,000 HP, and turns out 2,000 HP is a lot of HP. That's over double our health. We're going to over double our health. And as you could see from that last fight, we do die very quickly, but if we had double the amount of health, we would.
They all look so good.
Get another path to customize skulls and clams.
I'll pick this.
Clams. Do I have monster fangs? I do. Or monster fangs. No. No, I don't. So I don't upgrade.
I'll pick this.
I'm not gonna fall into the last time.
Visit anytime.
So now, Skull Pendant for 2,000 HP, Glam Trigger for mute protection, because there's some bosses in this chapter that can mute you, and mute prevents you from using arts, and we've really only been using arts this entire time for a while now, so getting muted is very bad, because it just cuts off all of our DPS until we cure it. And we don't have the items to cure it, because we've never gone to a shop to buy them. So you just prevent the mute in the first place by equipping the thing.
I'm excited to see the drawbridge in action.
Will you be resting here? All right, rested and ready. Take care. Will you be resting here?
Phew, that was a good break.
Take care.
One of the nice things about learning the speedrun in this game is literally all of the triggers, except for the ones on the airliner in Chapter 1 and the orphanage here, are exactly the same as the original game. So there was no, for me, there was no learning process of what do I need to do, who do I need to talk to. It was just, I already know all of this because I've ran first chapter so much. Or FC. Alright, so I do need to specifically choose a wrong option here to avoid getting BP. Like I said before, so I skipped the final boss's,
We should hurry.
I skipped the final boss's victory lap phase. There's just two quick choices here back to back, where it's easy to keep in mind, hey, you need to
Shouldn't be that fast.
do the wrong
But he's been
option.
gone a while. We need to move. Stay alert.
Unfortunately, they did cut out a little bit of the running up and down on this coast, which is one of my least favorite parts of first chapter, like the original, is this chapter in particular, because you have to run this coastline like 5 or 6 times. They at the very least let you warp to the orphanage this first time. They let you warp to Ruan at the end of the chapter. So it cuts out 2 whole walkthroughs of this coast.
Stay back!
Hey look, Shining Palms.
Hey, that light.
Hi, Shining Palms. Bye, Shining Palms. Hi. Oh, hello, Kitty again. Enjoying kneading on my chest? Enjoying. No, you want. No, you want. Got 15 minutes. All my faith is not. Hello, my cat. Even if she gets in the way sometimes when I'm speaking. So, breaking some rocks and pots on this rundown that are on the way, just to build up that burst gauge again, so that I can use it on this next fight. Since we don't have 4 party members anymore, we don't have access to the full burst, we only have chain, which is, unfortunately not nearly as strong, but is definitely still worth using. So this fight in the original FC used to be like one of the worst fights in the whole run. In this version, it's not too bad, luckily.
Get it together! We'll save you right now!
Oops.
Yeah, got it! Alright, let's go.
Let's see our origin.
No holding
Pick up
back.
for that. What is he doing?
The hell are you looking at? I won't let you. Better not be messing with me.
Wow, all those dodges helped Sylvan win up. That was crazy.
Here we go!
We're gonna use Chloe here because she's not set up at this point. She just joined us. To use Flowery Jelly on Estelle and Joshua to get them extra ATS buffs, which are extended by the Sylvan Wing. And then we're just gonna aerosmith. While hopefully dodging 90% of the stuff. Because we have Sylvan Wing and like 70% of it. Ooh, nice zero arts block.
You serious? I ain't losing. I'll change the tide of battle. Go all out. I'll get you all. Quit acting.
Hell. Oh, I don't need it. But, alright, well, that's a waste now. Sure.
Are you kidding?
Joshua, do it!
Better be prepared.
Easy
Make
fun.
use of this. Will you be resting here?
This is calming.
Take care.
Chloe. Cast 2. EP cut 2. And action 1.
Will you be resting here?
This is
I
calming.
didn't do well.
Take care.
Fine, I got healed. Clam. Healed.
Rank up.
All right, time for your reward.
The Jenna... Braille... Anatomy, huh? Should I brush up on my proper greetings? Why, hello. Good day. I beg your pardon.
Wait, this one. No, you should absolutely play this one. Like, this one is,
Estelle,
the far better version.
be embarrassed.
And even if you play this one, from what I've been heard from people who have played this first and gone to the original version of second chapter after, they describe the transition as like a loss of quality of life, which is to be expected, but that's really about it. Everything else to them felt the same, due to how similar the systems are, how the maps are really close to one-to-one, how the characters are and function. They described it as a very fluid and seamless experience, despite there being, what, 20 years between the two games? In terms of development? More than 20 years?
A treasure chest. They look tough, but we're tougher.
But I would personally recommend this version over the original, for sure.
Let's keep it up. I can take. Here goes. The glitter of the septium.
I'll get you. Let us begin.
Here goes. And that's I believe in you, Joshua. Now. Let's get moving.
I'm supposed to wing in that fight. He's trying to do that fight without winging, and I need to wing.
Joshua, dodge it!
Yeah, I said it at the start of the run, I think, but the way this game plays and feels in terms of balancing, despite literally the entire battle system being different, the balancing feels exactly the same.
I wouldn't expect anything
And maybe that's just, it feels the same from the speedrun perspective, but like, I'm pretty sure even casually it felt very, very close to the exact same on the
There
balancing.
are even more students now.
Which is ridiculous, considering
It's always the slide
how
that
much
first
was
I
changed.
finished.
And they managed to preserve that original feel.
Practice is over, but I still feel like stretching my legs.
Also, it's nice not having to waste 20 minutes in this section and during cutscenes in this version. Very nice. Because we don't have to watch the play anymore.
Alright, where should we go first?
Chloe, if there's any...
The art club is
What do
hosting
we
a quiz
need?
show. Take your time to choose. Isn't it
Right.
everything you dreamed of? Yes, of course.
Are you hungry? Which one should I pick?
Take your time to choose.
Wait for lunch.
I'll pick this.
Come again. Are you hungry?
Towards the bad guys, because they're bad.
That man with silver hair. The one who rescued everyone at the orphanage. For now, we gotta focus on finding Joshua.
Unfortunately, with this run going how it is, poorly, due to the RNG so far, we definitely, and the marathon itself being behind, I don't think we can afford to watch the play.
The best part of the festival was definitely Joshua's role
Yeah.
as Princess Cecilia.
Just stop teasing me about that. Well, Estelle, you were pretty cool yourself.
What, really? But Cecilia and Oscar ended up... Never mind. It really does seem... They look tough. but
I will
what-
say the original speedrun for FC is probably a little more diverse and imaginative compared to this run, which is saying a lot because that speedrun is very not diverse, but it's definitely more diverse than this one. But like this run just still feels better to play because it's a lot more consistent feeling and satisfying in terms of like you have these skull pendants now that give you 2,000 HP, so you're not just dying left and right.
Matron, everyone, Chloe.
I don't know what we could even say.
Are you kidding? What do I even do here?
Here goes.
Oh my god.
This is dangerous. I'm going all out.
It's gonna take a miracle, but maybe we can get a miracle here.
Let us begin.
Here we go.
Let's go. Let us begin.
It ain't Joshua! No! Oh my god, it's still so healthy.
That was my chance. Swallow everything.
Alright, well, miracles do sometimes happen.
All right, quest completed.
What a fight.
That was wonderful.
Zero arts into double freeze on basically turn 0. Very, very cool game. And then cure the freeze, heal up, and then double freeze again. Excellent. Very excellent. Thank you. Thank you, game.
Joshua, dodge it.
It's fine now. We're okay. I don't need to break boxes. You get 5 break points when Malga joins. Don't threaten me with a good time. I mean, using them on the final boss of Horizon very well could be the strategy. To avoid, getting absolutely clobbered. Dodge meta? We're already doing dodge meta! That's the thing! We're already doing dodge meta with Sylvan Wing. You get 60% evasion from that, and we have evade 2 on.
That's right. He's already.
So we're literally sitting at like 70% evasion as it is. I don't know what you want. And it was turn 0. I couldn't even get the wing off. There was actually nothing I could have done. Except for buy lighter. I mean, we sort of have the money for that, but it's a waste. Yeah, I guess you could do the out of bounds, but I don't want to mess with that. It's silly enough to do the out of bounds stuff in Daybreak. Nah.
Nothing but small fries.
Okay, we can blue impact him, I guess. Why is he over there? What are you doing?
Leave it to me.
Oh my, what have they done? The hits don't stop coming, they just hit. Oh no, wait, no, okay, never mind, I can hit them all. We can hit them all, we're okay. Get him.
Let's go.
Alright. Almost not textbook, almost completely awful, but because they stayed in range, we were okay. Okay, this is fine.
They're all pathetic. Sorry, but we'll have to take you down.
Here we go.
Let's go.
That's dead on the crits. That's okay though. Ah! Thanks, Chloe!
Come on.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
That was satisfying.
Not bad, not bad. Thanks.
You got it. We will end this quickly.
I think I just do this. I think the crit's more damage, especially if I'm burnt with it.
All right.
Let's go.
Here goes.
all in all, those fights actually went really good.
No, not bad.
We can keep moving forward.
Letting yourselves get taken.
Like, it almost was catastrophically bad, but it wasn't quite. Especially because I forgot to give, it
Advantage of idiots.
colorful star. Hopefully this fight goes well. The opening is good. Overdrive opening is very good. CP regen is good. Burst is good. Okay, I dig. Wings out.
Like you're the one actually fighting.
Overdrive.
Please, say no more.
No. Nice counteract it.
Way stronger than the guys we fought.
Yeah, they must have went through special training.
Doesn't matter. We're gonna make them need more.
Let's go. Here we go.
Terraform again. Bye. Maybe. Did I get once? Excellent. You fools! You activated my crab card. Oh, that didn't kill him. Oh.
This is going to hurt. See?
Get him, Zeke! Zeke, take him down! Alright, that was actually also a really good fight. Good light. Good light.
This is calming. Take it easy. Will you resting? This feels great. Take it easy.
Let's go. Time to depart.
Alright, so if you remember this run from the first time we were at RPG Limit Break, you might have known we did this fight blindfolded. Unfortunately, we cannot do the same in this run, or else I would for the meme, but we are not doing this fight blindfolded. I am sorry, I also needed to equip EP cuts. Because doing this fight with without EP cuts when I'm already low on EP charges is a very bad idea. Because this is a really a fight where we need to not get hit. Very important we don't get hit. But where am I? Where am I? Okay. I've gotten my bearings. Oh.
It's that room.
Those wolf monsters are nothing like the ones at the checkpoint.
Alright, wing out early is good.
Here for blood.
Estelle, Joshua, we'll overcome this together.
Kids, better not lose.
Well, there goes my wing.
Ready for that?
Yep.
Anytime.
I need you to dodge, please. Joshua, that's not dodging.
I can go at any time. You're wide open. Let's go. Here we go.
Both of them all cancel, thankfully.
That was my chance. It's literally this is bad. Swarm up. There's an opening.
Bronco, what's taking so long? Hurry up and take them out!
I kind of feel a little bad, but I won't hold back. Yes, let's end this right away. This is dangerous.
I'll be your opponent. Let us begin.
Oh, fuck, was bad. But pretty late into the fight at this point, we should be okay. Prep her though.
Still got one turn, so let's break after this. Got the overdrive back. That. Long F break.
I managed to defeat one, but the other is totally irritated.
Alright, good enough. That fight can get really out of control because those enemies have all cancel, which gets rid of your dodge and your ATS up, which means you can't really do damage and you start taking a lot more damage. So you gotta really make sure you get lucky and have that not happen.
The ocean.
Reach up.
This is time for some shopping. Take your time.
Books for illiterate.
Here we go.
Lighthouse to stop the active voice line, then
Time to
back to
depart.
the inn.
Will you be resting
Heal.
here?
This is calming.
Take care. Will you be resting here?
That's the stuff.
Take care.
Alright, off we go. You're gonna give Estelle action 2.
Do you like it? Let's move.
Alright, so unlike the past 2 chapters where we got the skull pendant or we did the grind, we don't really get a huge power spike in this chapter, which means some of the bosses are harder. But luckily for us, this chapter doesn't really have difficult fights in it either. There's really not like too many really hard bosses. And you also get Agate back, who can help carry your damage a good bit.
This one's dangerous. Keep it together.
Yeah, most of our accessory slots are spent on either buffing our speed, buffing our ATS, buffing both of those, or giving us status protection that we want in case we do get hit. So we dip into that cave there to get the Zerum, because, you know, Zerums are good at breaking a can.
The tunnel's well organized, but pretty complex. We should be careful not to get lost.
Tita, the strongest character. Yeah, Tita, the strongest character who does.
Did you hear me?
Huh? Yeah, I'm listening. Gotta be careful not to get
She
lost.
uses block
There's
up
a lot of them. Be
once,
careful.
sometimes. She tosses flowery jelly or royal crepes like twice. She does ass break 2 times, 2 whole times, maybe 3. That's it. That's all she does. So here we finally unlock Burst, for like normal use. We're gonna go try to get lucky here.
Let's go. Here we go. There. Hey, that's all right. Here we go.
Ready at any time.
Ever lucky, man. So that guy is weak to death blow, so I was spamming a bunch of death blow proccing attacks to see if I could kill him faster than normal. Unfortunately for us, we did not.
Superior numbers. Stay on guard.
So we just had to kill that thing the normal way. That fight is new as a burst and full burst tutorial. And unfortunately, despite it looking like you could, you cannot run away. So
So we do have to run the length of this tunnel a couple times, which is irritating because the tunnel's really long. But we do get to use the strat the Japanese route of the original game had for this upcoming fight, though. And I quote, use the S break of the teeter. Let me tell you guys, Google translating routes is very difficult, especially when you don't know what words mean. I was stuck for a long time on what sky quartz were, because there's no sky quartz in Trails in the Sky. And I was not smart enough to know at the time that wind is not equivalent to sky.
Looks like she knows this town better than we
But
do.
instead, mirage. Or no, it's space. Space is equal to sky. Alright, who's ready for the S break of the teeter? So ready for the S break of the teeter. Yeah. Alright, that is her biggest contribution to the entire run. Let's go.
I need something to defend myself when going outside.
So, Tita, we've been talking about her in chat, but she is literally the worst character in the game, if you go by stat line. Her crafts are very good and very supportive. But boy howdy are her stats just an absolute dumpster fire. She's super slow, super squishy. She lost the gimmick of having actually really good strength that she used to have in the originals. So now her strength is pitifully bad. She's, I think, good at arts. I know her normal arts are really bad too. She's just overall really, really not. And her crafts are decent, but her availability is so bad that it doesn't even matter. However, she might have the time to shine in the second chapter remake because she is a very good enabler of going infinite. Very, very, very good enabler for going infinite. And if that ends up being the case and of what you want to do in second chapter, she might get used literally the entire run.
Weird.
So, Tita fans, you still might have your day.
Such a cool lady, but in a different way from Sharon.
She keeps us focused and serious. It's great having her as a...
I can't decide.
I'll take this. I'll take this. I'll pick this.
I got it.
See you later.
Officer.
Alright, we'd better get serious about the quests and investigation.
They make her even worse. So the way to make her worse in the second chapter remake is actually to make Cheryl worse. Make Cheryl worse and make Pluck Up EX worse, and then you've effectively at the same time nerfed the already useless Tina. Because you took her one use and you got rid of it.
It's incredible. Well, that you're apprenticing at the central factory at your age.
It's nothing really. I'm just helping out a little. Aw, you're a sweetheart.
Also, Zeiss theme is based.
The shutdown last...
So Smoke Grenade was really good in original because it was a really good, strong AoE craft with a good source of line on a character that had good strength. Now Smoke Grenade is on a character with bad strength, blind is harder to hit, and Arrow Storm hits blind as well. So there's just no reason to use Smoke Grenade over Arrow Storm. Because Aerostorm is infinitely strong.
Whew. Thank the goddess I didn't break anything.
Don't say that. You're scaring me. Still, the Central Factory's technology is incredible. And it's amazing to think this might become commonplace someday.
Man, that would be crazy.
Hey.
I can... It was also one of Professor Russell's inventions, huh?
He really is an amazing guy, isn't he? He's actually just a funny old man, though.
Don't be rude, Estelle.
Also, we do, I did fib a little bit early, we do sort of get a power boost in this chapter in the sense that we get, access to, tier 3 books.
I pick you.
That, and shoes.
I pick you. Alright, it's decided.
Mine 3, and
Alright.
Please come again.
2, mine 3.
Peek.
Getting in would be a hard sell. There's probably confidential things in there.
Bummer.
1.
So, you will be staying? Charge complete. Thank you for your patience. So, you will be staying?
Thank you for the good luck. We've, not been having it, unfortunately. Been rough out here. But we're getting through. We're getting through.
The planes just stretch on for
Even with everything, we should still be underestimated at this
Not
this
a dog,
pace.
Estelle. You're always so carefree.
Oh, that over there is Elmo Village. Finally! Oh, I'm so excited for the hot springs.
Aren't you forgetting why we came here?
This guy means business. I'm game. All right, treasure time.
I heard you can usually see the hot spring water rise up, but...
Alright, so here we have coming up soon, a pretty infamous fight in the original game where you've got to protect Dorothy from a bunch of dogs. And it's kind of sometimes hard because she likes to, like, run into the middle of them and get herself killed. Thankfully, in this version, we have Sylvan Wing for one, which, again, gives us that 60% evasion buff, Dorothy included. And then the dogs are 100% vulnerable to blind, which Aerostorm inflicts. So once you have both Sylvan Wing and blind up, they literally have a negative 10% hit rate. So you can't take damage.
I take 'em all. Here we go.
Let's go.
Just turn over here, too.
Let us begin.
Alright, so now they're all blinded, so they literally cannot do damage. I mean, I guess that guy just did. But it was rude of him. Anyways, you're very, 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 very not likely to take damage.
You're a pro.
It doesn't make this any less dangerous. Let's stay cautious.
Let's go. Here we go.
I'll be your Gotcha! Faster!
So cute.
I won't let you! I'll be your
Here goes.
Time to depart.
Yeah, generally you do start that fight with first turn, which is nice.
Actually, I've never been to a hot spring before. I'm looking forward to it. I've never gone with any. It's cold. Let's go. Did he?
The running back, we can just teleport back a bunch of times.
Hey, is this gonna be
Professor Russell. The stairway area is smoky too. Tita, watch your step. I'm all right. I can make this climb even with my eyes closed.
No rush, okay?
Just don't get in my way.
He looks even more agitated than usual. It's not like him.
Gotta get his skull and scarf back. Oh no, they're getting away. Fast travel.
The Crimson Tower is located in the northeast direction, correct? Let's hurry.
This is a race against time. Stay sharp. Unless you want to make that kid keep worrying.
Got it. Everything will be fine, Tita. This guy means business. I'm game.
In fact, nothing is happening. That's okay.
All right, treasure time.
Ranged attacks. Crush him, quick!
So there's gonna be one more dogfight up here, and then there's basically what's the final boss of the chapter. It's the hardest fight in the chapter. Another fight with 3 special ops. All the special ops fights in this run are actually really hard because they're just hard enemies to deal with because they have an enraged mode and they're so dang fast. They're really irritating and they do a lot of damage and delay you and seal you and it's just, they're a bunch of jerks. So they're pretty hard to deal with. They're very bulky too. So hopefully that fight goes well.
Now it's my turn.
Crap.
I'll show no mercy. I'll get you.
Here we go. Here we go.
Good stuff. Let's go. Done. Finish it.
My turn.
Textbook.
We should hurry.
Hello, dear. Resting up?
All right. Good to go.
Hello, dear. Rest.
All right. Rested and.
Yeah, they also do a lot of counterattack damage, which notably you can't dodge. Counterattack damage will be good for us later, but right now it's an absolute brutal thing to try to deal with.
Bring it on.
Oh, I think I know what's wrong. I don't think I gave Joshua mine 3, did I? No, I did. Yeah, I did. I swapped him off AP2 and gave him, or AP2 and gave him mine 3. Pretty sure I did.
Nothing but small fries.
It's very astonishing how fast
Treasure chest.
All Trails games can be done because like these are such long games casually, and then speedruns, you blitz through them for sure. Turbo helps a lot with that. The non-turbo runs are definitely way slower. It's randomized with a speed bias, if that makes sense. Like, speed helps you go sooner, but it's by no means, if you're fastest, you will go first, you know? Alright, 2 guards at the start is good. I got, wing. Alright, wings out. Matters to hit. Or form.
Let's go.
Prep the heal, which is nice.
Stand back. Let's go.
I get.
Finish it, Joshua.
We're gonna let them still get turns for a little bit here, I think. I haven't gotten a single unbound. It's bad. Alright, let's go in here.
You guys are so persistent.
Bully.
Landing hits. Keep it up.
Don't underestimate us.
Great. Flame Smash is ad-lib here, but it should be sufficient. Alright. Alright, that was a good fight, honestly. That was actually a really good fight. Despite Estelle being on, like, 2 HP right now, that was a good fight. Precisely because she's on 2 HP and didn't die. Not that I needed her for that end volley, but, like, the way they moved was good. Only one of them went enraged. I somehow got 2 bursts off, even though my first burst was so early. Or so late, I mean. My burst is really bad for Penguin, so we're gonna have to spend some extra time fixing that. But I'll take that over. You know what? Let me burst. Thank you.
That was nerve-wracking.
Probably I maybe could have done that somewhere better, but I
Mr.
thought about it at the last second, so helps a little bit at least, because we're going to the inn anyways to heal back up. So using her CP like that is just reversed. Lily.
So, you will be staying? Charge complete. Thank you for your patience. So, you will be
Yeah, Sylvan Wing is ridiculously good. The fact that it gives ATS up and the evasion is just... Like, even if it just gave the evasion, you would still probably use it, but the fact that it gives ATS up on top of it is just like... icing on top, man. It's so good. And it's so fast to cast, too. Like, it's like a 1 cast time, and the end delay is really quick as well.
There's a lot of them. Don't let your guard down.
So this penguin fight coming up is pretty infamous for being very hard as well for a lot of players in the original version. It's not that bad, but you really need to have some fire spells going into it, and fire spells are generally not good to get, because your casters don't want fire quartz. But in this run, this fight's kind of a joke. It's very easy. So long as you don't get completely bullied at the start of the fight. But knowing how this run has been going so far and how much that's actually been happening, hopefully we have a better time than just getting bullied. There's a lot of contingency to get yourself out of getting bullied.
Maintain your distance.
But
Which way did we come from again? We might get
we'll see how it goes.
I know we're in a hurry too.
All the more reason to stay calm. Keep it cool. The path will show itself.
I'm glad we have Zin with us.
Because if I'm wanting to show off the contingency, the game won't let me. Reverse psychology. Speaking of, I should probably actually set up the contingency, right?
Trent,
Uh,
discovered.
Alright, my burst gauge is almost full, so we should be fine, even if I can't, like, burst first action. Be able to, like, burst second action. Okay.
Man.
Okay, good turnover.
Flashy.
See, I told you.
Sounds blunt, but if they're coming at us, no mercy.
Feel walls, Zen!
For us.
So here we taunt with Zen to give him the hate up buff along with Scent, which also draws aggro. I didn't do that. Oh well. So now he's just gonna sit over here and tank all of these penguins while I cast them down. So we need to get the burst on the opening.
Here we go.
Tread you like a book.
It's turn.
Okay.
Mr. Zin.
Cast the petrify breath.
Leave it to me.
So I need to kill this entire first wave of penguins.
Here we go.
Or really start heating up in this fight. They're being really big jerks, though.
Operation initiate.
Stop defending, you jerk! God.
Here we go. Stay calm, Cheetah. You're mine.
I'll be your opponent.
It's dead. Alright, there's the second wave. The second wave, we just have crap. First.
Please help, Mr. Zin.
Leave it to me.
Why are there still penguins left?
Here we go. Samuria Moss.
Alright, well that was a terrible fight. in a way that is different from how that fight normally goes. Because what happened was one of the penguins summoned an ad, and the ad that got summoned was one of the penguins that can guard other penguins. Just like your characters can guard other allies, and it just kept doing that and not dying.
Drop the moss.
Yeah. Move fast. Stay calm.
Which means I couldn't get the second wave to spawn, and
Hey, look. Be.
Still, I never thought Dorothy would find such an important clue.
Good fortune or devil's own luck. Whatever it is, she's definitely got it.
What if she's secretly absorbing all the luck from the people around her?
Now that's-
yeah, I guess it did, didn't it? Because I got so many heckin' turns after those preps. Ugh. They also just were not in good positions to hit with Zin and Cheetahs. And then, on top of that, there was still a red penguin guarding for other ones. What a mess.
opponent. Found treasure.
Definitely harder. Oh, they were. They were for sure. But a lot of that was just because you didn't have good options. Like, first chapter gives you barely any options to deal with things other than just, like, spam Earth Wall.
Let's go, Estelle.
It's starting to feel different. So we're in army territory now.
Let's see what shows.
You just don't have to get
Stay on
first
guard.
here. One consolation, I guess.
Found treasure.
I wonder if that red penguin resists wind too. Or maybe it was just the guardian effect making it take so little damage. Well, the reasons Comfort is so strong is just because of how debuffs worked and how like
Be careful.
easy it was to afflict people with it and how effective they were. They nerfed buffs on the whole. Buffs and debuffs. Though, like, Comfort's like the only debuff worth using in the entire game, so there's also that to consider. But I mean, I guess that's better than there being no good debuff to use in this game, right?
So, you will be staying? Charge complete. Thank you for your patience. So, you will be staying?
All right, rested and ready.
Thank you
Play
for
OG
your
or Wake 2? Depends how badly you want to play second chapter after the ending. If you can't hold it and you need more, go ahead and play the OG, and then just and then when the remake comes out, play it again. That's an option. You can play both.
Gotta say.
Otherwise, if you can hold it or you need a break from the series after playing one of the games and you don't want to get burnt out, I would say wait for
If
the
you're really
remake.
coming with us, you better be damn sure you're ready.
Please, yes.
Let's do this, Tita.
This game is absolutely a slow burn, yeah. The rest of the games aren't nearly as much. Wasn't so expensive. It does go on good sales. I forget what the base price is, but it does go on good sales for like $10.
You got grit.
So many doggies.
They're military dogs. We have to take them out before they let the guards know.
You think some treats would work?
Quit babbling and focus.
Alright, one more fight left in the chapter with those two guards right there. Cut the window, Joshua. That's what we want right now.
Bold of you to come all the way here. Let's go.
Thanks for the compliment.
Time to bust them up.
Please help, Joshua.
Don't move. Now it's my turn. Eat
Let's
this.
go. Mr. Agnes, please help.
Finish it, Josh.
Yeah, I had a feeling he'd moved out of range. What a, and he goes back in with a jerk. What an absolute jerk.
Let's
Big
go.
jerk face.
Let's keep it up.
I won't let you eat this.
This is dangerous.
Unleashing.
Let us begin.
I won't eat this.
Whoa.
Alright. Decent enough, I guess. That fight's not too hard.
All soldiers in the fortress are searching for us now.
How do we get away?
Red hair, you've got a plan, right? All soldiers at the fort, huh?
Wait, isn't this the command center? Are we really just walking in?
Cold Steel 3. Cold Steel 3 is one of my favorites. Mostly because it's the only game that's broken enough where you can actually do an S-craftless speedrun. And the S-craftless speedrun is really, really, really cool. There's also a lot of really fun out-of-bounds stuff you can do. Alright, that's chapter 3. One chapter to go.
Lay it on me. Oh, here's a reward.
Well, Ruan is the most popular character in Japan in the entire Trail series. Like, over here in the States, it's like Estelle is super popular because everybody loves Estelle. But overseas, it's Ruan.
They never seem to have.
Station.
Are there any bargains?
It's kind of a thing, but not in a meaningful way. You should just play release order.
Time to depart.
Because if you don't play release order, what you do is, like, you play all the games until 0, you play 0, and then Azure, you constantly are swapping back and forth between Azure, Cold Steel 1, and Cold Steel 2.
Will you be resting? This feels great. Oh, take care. Will you be resting? This feels great.
I guess not so much Cold Steel 2, but, like, you're going back and forth between CS1 and Azure a lot, which is just, like, not worth it. Just play 1.
Gransel region.
I mean, I guess if you did that, you wouldn't get the spoiler ending of Azure, but... You should probably just play release order. Going back and forth between Cold Steel and Azure is really tough because of how different the engine is.
Yeah, seriously. I almost want to grab your arm and skip all the way there.
Oh, that's a splendid idea. Now, shall we?
Soldiers would probably stop us on the spot.
Alternatively, what you can do, and I don't recommend it anymore because this game exists,
Whoa.
but you can start at Cold Steel 1 and do Cold Steel 1, Cold Steel 2, and then come back and do Sky through Azure, and then continue with Cold Steel 3. Usually that was a recommended route because, like, Cold Steel's a little more modern, it's a little bit easier to get into the game.
I'll pick this.
Hold on, I gotta do big menu here. I need awards. But, that's not the case anymore now that the remake's out. So, like, this is just the definitively best starting point. Let's do, mine 2, 2, back 2. And I don't know if I...
Thank you very much. Hey, Joshua. See that sign with the fish? I wonder what kind of shop it is.
So if you remember all that Sepith and quartz we sent way back in Chapter 1, I just sold all of it, which means essentially what I did was I took my Sepith, I did the exchange glitch to sell it, and also synthesize quartz with it, and then I also sold the quartz I synthesized with it. So I basically got triple value out of my Sepith there. And that's what really lets us afford all the books and stuff. Crossbell is my favorite arc. I know a lot of people think Azure is where the series dropped off the cliff, but I love Azure. Azure is my absolute favorite. Stella gets murdered? Yes. Eventually she gets a brain in the second chapter, and then it's all just smug. It's all smug and just a Stell energy.
Alright, let's do this!
We'll end this quickly.
We won't lose, even if it's against bracers. Benshu technique! They're tough!
Your team's not bad either.
Don't let your guard down until the end.
Kind of rough. It can be a little rough. There's some stuff in Azure that is a little, but so much of it is so good that I forgive it. A lot of people don't like the final. Like, honestly, the speedrun strategies have made me like Azure way more than I normally would, because Azure is also my favorite speedrun, because the speedrun board is so technical and so cool. And maybe, just maybe, if all the people in this chat right now who have control over the matter, we might maybe get to see it at this year's limit.
Wow, that was some show.
And if we're really lucky, and interpret this as there's absolutely no shot, we might get to see Azure 100%
So we're really gonna be
in
the Royal Tournament?
this year's limit.
Now I'm even more pumped.
We still don't know if Zin will say
Again,
yes.
interpret that as there's absolutely no shot. But that's not going to stop me from submitting it. By the way, RPG Limit Break speedruns submissions open on February 1st.
Let's go, Joshua.
There's still time to learn your favorite Trails game. I promise, they're not that hard to run. Okay, they're kind of hard to run, but they're not that bad, I promise. I mean, they did just say, there was just a line a second ago where it's like, Joshua was like, people are going to think you're a country kid. And she's like, yes, so what? I am a country kid. She is a country bumpkin.
Found treasure. This one's dangerous. Keep it together.
Monsters. Could be trouble.
And that's sort of why you travel the entire country in this game, is so you can learn to not be a country bumpkin. Camera! Easy, Joshua. Calm down, Turbo. Breathe on. And yeah, Estelle matures 8 on from this game to second chapter. She doesn't have much spotlight in third, but then when you see her again in Crossbell and some of the later games, she is just absolute. Because she's all matured, she's not dumb anymore, and she's so dang smug and so dang funny that she's just fantastic. She's so phenomenal.
The group
She's got some of my favorite lines in a lot of the other games.
Shiny.
Nice first turn. Easy.
I'll get you all.
Don't.
I'll finish you all.
All right.
Alright, easy. Alright, good bees fight. Those bees are really easy. They die to a single airstorm, but it's faster to scrap if you can actually get it off without the mean jerks.
Do you sleep well?
Are there any bargains?
So, what'll it be?
I'll take this.
I got it. What?
Oh, I forgot to buy the blue spear.
That's post-it.
Hey, how you doing?
Time for some shopping.
Come again. Simply concerned that today's meta.
I can't decide.
Break 3, mine 3,
They
attack
cannot
3,
decide.
cast 2, 3,
It's decided.
5, 3,
I'll
so,
pick this. See you later.
and the blue spear plus.
So, what'll it be?
Yes, please.
See you later.
Now we're gonna deck out Oliver here real quick with cast 3, Scent, Heal, and Ruby Shield, and that gets us on. That unlocks literally every single art in the game on one character, which gets us the Fury Quartz, which says the lower your HP, the more damage you deal with arts, and we're gonna use that heavily during the rest of the run. 3, 2, good. Auto upgrade, Scent, cast 3, made 2, Fury 2, 3, Lamb, Scarf, Spear,
Let's go.
Gate, cut off the voice line,
Time to
here.
depart. Will you be resting here? All right, rested and ready. Take care. Will you be resting here?
This feels great.
Oh, did I say Zane?
Take care.
I was introduced to the man once in first chapter. I fell in love, and I've never been able to
Hey,
not.
why are people staring at us?
A lone warrior from the...
If you had danger food to go down to 1 HP, you'd get countered immediately, and then that would be the end of Furying. And you know it. You know it if we could damage down to 1 HP, it would never work. Not without, like, some sort of instant shield, right? Also, yeah, it is Jin. It is Jin. You know what? Reading's never been my strong suit. That's why notes are so hard.
Worthy opponent. Let's go, guys.
Yeah!
Too slow. Feng Shu technique.
This'll knock you out.
Feng Shu technique.
Time to finish things.
Yeah, Olivia in
Will they finish things
Sky is just like, you're weird, dude. You're just weird. And then you play Cold Steel and it's like, okay, you're weird, but you're also kind of cool.
All right, let's do this.
That's the spirit. I've got your back. Now give it your all.
Alright, so we're going to make a slight update to our strat for these next few fights. We're going to be double Sylvan Winging to get the ATS buff, because with 3 casters now, we don't really have anybody on prep duty anymore. So we just want to get the double ATS buff, and then start air storming everything.
Here we go.
No getting lazy. Going down easy.
Uh-oh. Team Ravens is at a disadvantage. Team Zane finished.
Finish this here. E. Alright, quick bathroom break during this.
Capua family, off to battle!
Yeah, we're not holding back.
I'll give it my all.
Burn up!
Team Royal's cornerstone has fallen. Team Dawn unexpectedly takes the lead.
You see that?
By the Royal Army's honor, I won't fall here.
Okay, step back. Take that.
And that's the match! Team Dawn wins!
Special Ops, we'll show you the regular army's power.
Let's end this now.
Quick and powerful, Lieutenant Lawrence. Can Team Burn still fight back?
Don't underestimate me.
Go back to attack threes. Scarf.
Maybe it's the nerves wearing off.
I should drink. Okay, here we go.
Voice
Time to
blinds.
depart. Will you be resting?
Yeah.
here?
That's a relief.
Take care. Will you be resting here?
That's a relief.
Take care.
The Professor Alba gimmick was good. I just wish they didn't reuse it again in like Flip Steel 3. You know?
The Guild team is doing their best.
I'm getting fired up.
Just your trust is gone at that point, right?
Time to finish things.
Okay, this turn order is kind of based.
Here we go.
All right, let's show our seniors how much we've grown.
Yeah, let's fight fair and square. Now, Joshua. Thanks. All yours, Sid. I'll support
Team Sin pulling ahead, but there's still time for a comeback, folks.
That's right. We're not.
You've both been
Get
through
a
so much.
second! Oh no.
I think we'd make it this far, but I won't
I didn't get a second burst, man.
by the way of the sword.
So bad.
And me too. I'll stake my pride on the staff techniques Dad taught me. We're gonna win.
The overdriving, but I don't really have a choice.
Guess that's it for me. Let's go.
I'm feeling sharp. Nice teamwork.
That was unfortunate that all of my breaks didn't break them again, so I couldn't do a second burst to finish the fight.
Show you what's up!
I'll make
Because I had the damage, otherwise I just didn't get that second burst.
Show them the pride of the cap.
Because I didn't get an unbalance.
Eat this! Don't move! Stand back!
That's enough.
Kurt didn't res anyone. Though. That was ideal.
Meet your end! Stand back!
This is the end. Storm.
Seriously? We look like total fools.
Lieutenant Lawrence is unstoppable. Will this be the end for Team Dawn?
The end for Team Dawn!
Damn, he's just too strong.
Oh no. Get him, Dawn! You did your best. Matters.
starving. How about we get Niled?
Alright, so now we have the stealth section here, and the route is slightly different than the original game's route, but you can still pretty much do this all in one shot without getting caught. Hopefully we don't mess up. These guys have, like, weird vision ranges compared to the original, but, and different control patterns. But, the general idea is still the same.
But security's lighter here than on the main street. Let's try to find a way.
Aye, aye.
Seems like we'll need...
We're actually going to drop a save here and load it, because that resets their pathing.
Seems like we'll need to cross to the other
And that
side.
gets us a cycle here where we don't have to wait like 5 minutes for these guys. Because one of these guys just stands in front of this gate and blocks it for like 5 freaking minutes.
Finally, the West Block.
If you don't
See the cathedral.
save scum him
Don't
away.
let your guard down yet.
Got it.
Will you be resting here? Phew, that was a good break. Take care. Will you be resting here?
Listen, they have eyes, they don't have ears,
Take
okay?
care.
I better do some cheering.
Let's see how things turn out.
Hi, Alba. They do have the cone vision. It even shows on the minimap. And that's and in some parts that's what I was watching to know where I would be safe. So visually memorize, I have
Really,
visually
there's a light with
well.
cheers. Truly, it's a stage like no other. Everyone, let us depart. The banquet of our dreams lies just beyond.
Right. I'm really feeling it now. This is our very last match. Let's hit it with all we got.
Sir, why do you go all the way over there? Can you not go all the way over there? I don't like you all the way over there. You're rude.
I'll get you all. Win.
Yeah, counter Oliver. Debate my fury.
I'll end you. Stand back. This.
The power of Septium.
Leave it I can take. Here we go.
Such a pain. Let's begin. I'll handle the law.
Is something wrong, young man? You seem to be out of sorts.
Joshua?
You're not feeling well? Not bad, but not good enough.
I thought we'd worn you down pretty well.
Why wasn't you?
You're quite the team.
Wow, that guy who ran away actually is the last survivor. What a jerk face.
We actually.
Alright, solid fight.
It's finally starting to sink in.
Yeah, a win is a win. I couldn't have done it alone. Thank you all.
The pleasure's ours.
Alright, now for the part that takes like 40 minutes in the original first chapter to take like 5. Love to see it.
Please, let me know. Please feel free to look around.
I didn't even have the Black Fang now. I guess I did too many Earthstorms, or maybe
No, Ollie got Fury, so my S-Craft, my sense on when to S-Craft was off.
Don't railings like these make you just want to slide down them?
Also, I'm pretty sure Zen crit like a madman. He was also Overdrive, so there was also that. We also got, what, 3 bursts, so... Yeah, I had a lot of extra damage on that fight.
Please feel free to look around. You're looking pretty stiff, Joshua. Come on, give me the line you practiced.
Welcome back, Master.
Perfect! Now you're a prim and proper black-haired maid. Very nice.
It's gonna be a whole new wave of people who are all about Joshua with that line.
I've heard you're acquainted with the other invited guests.
Yes, but we'd rather not run into... Please do tell.
Alright, now we have Big World Tour of
Getting
Grants.
serious.
Lots to do
First
here.
big job in a while.
A lot of plot triggers to hit and a lot of shops to visit.
I can't decide. Hey, come again.
More soldiers. Oh, welcome.
Welcome.
What do we need?
So, what'll it be?
I'll take this.
Thank you very much. Please take a
What do we need? I'll take this. I'll take this. You made up my... I'll take...
excited. Thank you.
I forgot the jelly beans.
This feels great.
I do want those.
Resting here?
That's a relief.
Take care.
Welcome.
Eat jelly beans.
What do we need? I'll take this.
If you want.
Hey, welcome.
There's the ultimate
Time
weapons.
for some shopping.
So, come back anytime.
Curry. And now Estelle here, we're going to give Estelle Scent, so she draws aggro, and then Fury, so that when she takes damage, she does more damage. And then we're also going to give her a Skull Pendant, a second Skull Pendant, so she's got enough HP to not just die. So now Estelle is kind of our body shield, for lack of a better word. But she's a body shield that gets stronger the more she tanks. So it's okay. Gonna go ahead and drop a some magic on her to make her even stronger. Big buff.
Let's end this. Let's go. Here we go.
She also has like 90% evasion, for what it's worth.
So she might not get hit like at all. But that's just what happens sometimes.
Here we go.
Let's go.
This is pretty good.
I'll show no mercy.
I can take them all. Here we go.
Don't move. I won't let you. Leave it to me. I'll get you.
Here we go.
You're mine. Here we go. Ready at any time.
There's
This is pretty good.
so many doors. Do we really have to check them all?
It's a pain, but we've got no choice. Eyes up, stay alert. Now it's my turn.
Yeah. What's this?
I won't let you. I'll be your opponent.
Jumbo! You'll pay for that! I can take
Let's go.
Anytime.
Hey, yeah. Swing. Let's put stealth break it for you.
Here, Estelle.
Oh, he's still there. That's not ideal.
Stand up. Ready at any time.
Especially because I'm out of EP.
Let us begin. I won't eat this.
Now it's my turn.
Let's go!
Faster.
This is pretty
Good
good.
rub.
This is pretty good.
Alright, that was a slow fight. The rest of the fights were good, though.
Hold on tight, princess.
2 more to go.
Let's focus.
I'll change the tide of battle. I'm going all out. Let us begin.
Whoops. That even.
Here we go.
Now I'm mad. Here we go.
You're mine. Let's go.
Now I'm mad.
I'll make use of this.
Yeah.
We split the teams based on skill sets, yet somehow it's just us 3 guys here.
Will you be resting here?
Nevertheless, we are hardly lacking in beauty ourselves. Let us see this.
Yes, Joshua and Zin, but it is more for the next section where you don't have coverers, but Chloe and Shara can heal you instead. It's still worth doing because,
That hits the spot.
Take care.
it, like, when it works, it gets you so much extra damage, and it's not like having Evade and Shield 2 are helping you either, right? Like, I mean, sure, you're dodging a little bit more with Evade 2, but, like, the 7% or whatever it gives you really matter? Not really. So you might as well try to get the extra damage. If it works out, it works out, and you do 10,000 damage with an Airstorm instead of 6. And if it doesn't work out, well, then you're sad and you're going the same speed as before.
A truly heart-racing affair. If fate smiles upon me, I might even reclaim a mere morsel of my tragically lost banquet. Leftovers, perhaps?
Are you still going on about missing the banquet?
You got guts worrying about that now.
I need to break pots. 5 first. That's fine. There's plenty of stuff in here right along the way like these. There we go.
There's a strong one. This'll be good training.
Keep goes. These games have a lot to them, yeah. This world is very well crafted. Don't tell me what to do. We're not going to, but don't tell me what to do. we want to eat the cheese we get in the sewers. My gosh, we're gonna eat the sewer cheese. That reminds me though, in my casual playthrough, I was like searching these sewers high and low to try to get monster ingredients to finish up the recipe book. But what I end up having to do is get into the final dungeon, and then the boxes in the final dungeon can drop all of the monster ingredients. So I just was spam farming those boxes and reloading to respawn them. Which is really cool that you can do that.
There's a lot of them.
You usually
Don't
can't.
let your guard down. Oh, not a bad rest spot.
Make sure to prepare.
Alright, we're gonna do one last exchange bit here with all of our steps except for space and earth. Flowy slot. 9-3. Oh, I can't. That's not good. Break 3, I also can't. Did I miss a step? I must have missed a step chest somewhere. 2, 3. It shouldn't matter that much, luckily. So never getting it straight. That's unfortunate. Is mine 3 though? I'm not gonna need it, so okay. Still act 3. Let me act 2. Still Ollie shield. Kara top. Speed to get the action back. Oliver. First defense. 2. Everything. Zen, I guess we give you back. On top.
What will it be?
Shopping.
I can't decide.
Charges.
It's decided.
Curious. 2 work
Which one
food.
should I pick? It's decided.
Zippo.
Pick you. I pick you.
Make sure to prepare.
Plus 10. Scarf. Normal skull and scarf. Scarf. UMass from in there and full here, good. Alright, this fight can be tough. Hopefully we don't get slaughtered here. Rep over right start. Up.
lay on Joshua, you hate to see it. You also hate to see this really slow turn order here.
Now we're ready. I'll blast you away. I'll handle.
I'll get you all. I'll end you. Eat this.
Late wing.
Break it like a book.
Okay, right now though.
Let's go. I'll get you all. Stand back. Eat this.
Ooh, I actually get all of that with really, that's
Faster, such a pain.
and I get all three. No.
Essence of beauty.
All right. Yeah.
I come.
Estelle, get her.
Here goes.
Doing your petty tricks. I'll end you all this instant.
Right back at you. We'll push our way through you. Come on.
Here I come.
Double crit I've got past that. Much damage did not do.
I can see you at any time.
Ooh. Big fury damage. No, my turn order though. Oh, I can't even clock her up. Done.
Here we go.
Alright, still huge damage off that.
That's a question. Yes, but we'll not be beaten. Close one.
How's this?
Another huge damage boost off Fury there.
Impossible.
And that's why you want to run Fury. Instead of doing 6,000 damage with an Aerostorm, you do 13,000. Very strong. Shara, if you could, yeah, sure, just hit Chloe when, you know, all the scent and stuff is on Estelle. Heck you guys.
Here we go.
Works.
I'll take you all down.
Yeah, the deal.
My chance. Prepare yourself. We go together.
Leave it to me. Arcana of the goddess.
Here
As you can see, this is kind of why we buff Estelle. These fights are really a lot more difficult than the one Joshua has to deal with. So it's way more value to buff her.
That was dangerous.
This was fulfilling.
That was satisfying.
That's not enough to stop. Let's keep it up. Let's speed it up. I can take them all.
Here we go.
Arcana of the goddess. Here I come. Here I come.
It's a little safe and heal up. There's a lot of damage on that opening volley, so...
I'll take you all.
Eat this.
Let's go. I can take it all.
Oh, welcome back to the tournament. My god. It got delayed to infinity on her.
This was fulfilling. This was fulfilling. Delicious. Bunch. Now, let's move on.
Dare lay a hand upon the royal tasting line?
You hear that? What do we do? He may be my uncle, but if he stands in our way, have no choice. Well, they'll still have to go.
Like good health here. Damage. Estelle just casted and she has a 0 art, so we'll fuck her up. Get that 0 arts with that big damage. Spray. Earth.
Leave it to me. Arcana of the goddess.
Crit.
Let's keep it up. Here we go.
Get wrecked!
Alright, not bad.
Maybe I overdid it, but I feel better. Well, lesson learned, I guess. He got what he deserved.
Come, the powerless have no say in the path of fate.
Nice turn 1 up craft into burn death. Agates.
What do you need?
Time for some shopping.
3
I
blade.
got it.
What do you need? Be careful out there. What do you need?
To pick
Need
I'll take care of it.
to you up there.
Your ordinary adjustments.
5,
Hurry up and pick.
4.
It's decided.
What do you need?
I had 6. I need 4,
Look at those pillars.
8.
Can't even see the floor.
I never expected
I need
to find
chest,
something like
okay.
this beneath the royal capital.
So this is where the Colonel did his research while plotting the coup.
He sorta is. He was pretty easy casually because like Silverthorn's not as much of an issue. But I also knew about Silverthorn going into the fight, so I didn't have to deal with it. Like, Silverthorn is what makes him hard to deal with.
Let's take it down.
Because you don't expect to confuse. And the AoE confuse makes it even worse.
A treasure chest.
So this final dungeon is actually a lot more easy to navigate in the remake, despite it being like bigger in the sense of like world scaling.
The floor in the center.
Because the signs on the ceilings actually point you where you're supposed to go, and because it's not like 2.5D perspective, you can actually see them and see where they're pointing you to go. So you basically have no more excuse to get lost in this dungeon.
It was an elevator, but it was floating.
This is the ancient
So,
technology of this
if you've been here for a while, you've seen us using Aerostorm for the entirety of this run, except from Chapter 1. It's been our bread and butter, but now we have Shara and Agate back, and we're never going to touch Aerostorm again. Instead, we're going to opt to go infinite. Because, turns out getting infinite turns is better than... I don't know who needed to hear that at Falcom, but maybe they shouldn't have put this in the game. I'm glad they did because it lets us finish this run out really fast. But, like, doing this endgame with parts would be absolutely miserable. But, the beatings will absolutely continue until morale improves. At this point in the run. And this might be a taste of what like the entire speedrun of second chapter is going to look like. I really hope it's not, because it would be boring as heck. But it has a very real chance to be.
We're at the
3:42 is my record time. We are like 8 minutes behind that, unfortunately. Oh my god. Talk to Russell, please. Okay. Supplies, accessories, spears, boots, and jumpsuits.
made up my mind.
Yes, please.
Huh.
I'll take care of your maker.
Joshua, Act 3. That. Ecot 3. Two. Celebrate 3. Cell is removal because Fury. Or no, strength. Shara just wants E. I get Fizz. This. Zippo. Zippo. Oh, I never equipped my final weapons. That's why I was so weak. That's why I felt so weak. I forgot to equip the ultimate weapon. That would, do it. Alright, so now everybody is a crit god. Like Estelle and Joshua have like 50% crit. I was wondering how I lost so much time on that last split, and the answer was you forgot your weapons, idiot.
Not bad.
This is pretty good.
Thanks.
This is a good place to distill.
Alright, so here's what the rest of the run is going to look like. This is a small taste of what we're going to do to the final boss.
I accept your challenge.
Oh, nice turn order. Nice turn order.
No, it all ends here and now.
Let's go. Prepare yourself. I'll settle down.
Oh, that didn't finish her.
Forgive me, Colonel.
So yeah, crits good, F-craft good, infinite turns good. Basically what we're doing there is we're using morale on Estelle to give everybody CP regen, so after they take their turn they recover 20 CP. On top of that, we also are using mixed cocktails on Shara to replenish her CP, because she's using Heaven's Kiss that costs 90 CP, but gives every single party member another turn. Then we use Clock Up EX on Joshua, targeting Shara to immediately give Shara her turn back, so that she can Heaven's Kiss again. And then Agate is kind of a floater. If he needs to heal Joshua's EP, he can. If he needs to heal Shara's CP, he can. But other than that, he's going to Wild Rage so that he can S-craft immediately by gaining 60 CP. Combined with the morale and the CP restore from Heaven's Kiss, he gets 100 CP per round. So he can just always S-rank every single round. On top of it, if that wasn't stupid enough, Heaven's Kiss also gives strength up And morale also gets strength up, so you're keeping your strength buff at max the whole time. And then to stack even more damage on top of it, that's where all the crit rate gear we just put on comes in. So Joshua and Estelle are at like 50% chance to crit, which causes the follow-ups, which gets you more CP back so that you can F-break again sooner. And then on top of that, it also gives you more burst gauge, so you can burst again, which gives you even more CP. And you just kind of do that infinitely until the boss dies. What Tita can let you do is basically go CP neutral here. Like Cheryl, if you're using Tita in her Vital Cannon, you are essentially doing this loop by only using 10 CP at a time. Which is very, 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 very good. But then you cut down significantly on how many S-crafters you have, because you don't have Agate, or somebody who can actually use their CP, because Tita can't. So, like, you're not actually going that fast, but you're still going infinite for a very, very low cost. Which is why I think if this combination isn't nerfed, we might see a lot of that in the second chapter. Because this only works when you have good CP. And also, like, I guess really good for this. I think it's really good for this. And no, it's not as bad as the CS 1, 2, 3, and 4 infinites you can do, but the fact that you can do it at all is really simple.
Come, let me show you
Nice,
the
Stealth turns first. You love this video.
Well said, Estelle. Let's end this thing.
Don't worry, I got your back.
Estelle is right. We can overcome this together. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm sorry, how did you get so much DP again? Whatever. Get him.
It seems you're more than words, but my sword is one forged to protect. Do not underestimate its might.
To protect, huh?
You really saying that after all the crap you've done?
Well, right or wrong, at least he's consistent.
But he only has one sword now, right? In that case, we can break it in half.
Enough talk. You destroyed the orbital golem. I suppose your arrival here was no coincidence.
We're almost there. We can defeat him.
You think you would corner me this far? I suppose I'll have to give you that. But the true battle begins now. We aren't going to give up either.
Go, Sherazard! Go, Sherazard!
Here I come. Go, Estelle. Follow my lead, Joshua.
Good stuff!
Here I come. What power?
Leave it to me.
Let's keep it up!
I can't. Okay.
Go, Sherazard!
People is
Target sighted. Species human. Verification complete.
morale,
Designation. Enemy.
rage,
Initiating elimination.
rage. In-
If it thinks we're the enemy, we've got no choice but to fight. We don't know what that is, but there must be a way to win.
That thing's nothing. Just gotta break it good.
This is our moment of truth. Go, Estelle.
Good here.
Ready at any time.
Let's go.
Here I come. This one's on me. Here I come. Go, Estelle. Time to
It's the tide of battle.
Let's go. Now I'll go, Sherazard!
One power. Full power.
Phase 2!
Reconfirming enemy. Commencing urgent elimination.
That sounds even worse than before.
Genocide mode, huh? Looks like it's not going to hold back.
So what? We've been to hell and back already.
Yeah, there's nothing we can't get over. Let's go, Estelle. Everyone?
Yeah! Finish it, Shaft! Go, Estelle! Follow my lead, Joshua! Joshua!
Let's keep it up! You're dead! Now approach your heart! Let's this! Now approach
You ready for this? Go, Estelle! Follow my lead, Joshua!
Let's go!
You ready for this? Go, Estelle! Follow my lead, Joshua!
Let's go!
Significant damage. Double A canceller inoperable.
All right, we're doing it! See? No sweat!
Yeah, we can do this.
You ready for this? Go, Estelle!
Let's go.
Let's go!
You ready for this?
Now, Shara.
Follow my lead, Joshua!
A whole lot of rages here, but that's okay.
On a roll! Go!
Serum will help me get ahead here.
Leave it to me.
Let's go!
I don't even need to, right? So just, I guess.
Now I'm
This one's on me! Go, Estelle! Follow my lead, Joshua! Joshua!
Let's go!
I'm on a roll!
Abdomen muscle significant damage. Buster laser inoperable.
All right, we're almost there.
Come on, guys!
Should be the last cycle, I think. Let's hit save.
You ready for this? Time to finish it, Shaft! Go, Estelle!
PK, and he's almost broken.
Time to get bold! Joshua, do it!
Now we just start talking Serum.
Joshua!
Let's go!
Get a bag!
This one's on me! On a roll! Let's go! Follow my lead, Joshua!
Too slow! Finish it, Joshua!
Alright, got him.
Please do tell. Oh, congratulations. Take this.
Alright, timing is coming up soon when we get to the cutscene on the top of the roof.
So much confetti! It's like the entire city is cheering! I'll never get tired of this beautiful sound. Wait, it's even clearer than usual.
Alright, time coming up in just a second. And time. We have done it. We have beaten the game.
Hey,
I unfortunately couldn't save as much time back as I wanted to for you guys for this run.
You're playing that
That's
song
just
again.
how it went.
The whereabouts of life.
But GG.
I've lost so much, but this song and this harmonica have always been by my side. So, I thought I'd play it one last time.
What?
Let me keep my promise.
My
straight.
timer says 3:49, which is
Everything about
6.5 minutes
from
above
before we
PB.
met.
Which makes sense given the RNG we got in this run. But still well
That's a
under
long
estimate, I think,
story.
even with all the
Is that all right?
tech issues. So we got a little bit. We didn't
At least
lose
I got
time
your
to them
word.
at least.
Thank you. Long ago, in a place far away, there lived a young boy.
But I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I don't want Palmer to cut me off. Thank you guys for tuning into the run. I hope you enjoyed it. This run doesn't have too much to showcase outside of just how strong Aerostorm is and the really cool infinite we do on the final boss. Hopefully second chapter will be a little more diverse in strategies. But absolutely highly recommend this game. It is the best place to start the Trail series. If you've ever wanted to get in, now is an amazing time because you've got this game and then the second chapter coming out this fall. And it's just so good to start the journey of this entire remarkable series.
But a price must be paid. And so the boy was entrusted to the magician. He began piecing the boy's heart back together. However, the magician shaped the boy into what he wanted him to be. And when the boy's heart was finally mended,